folks. Welcome. If this is working, I think it is.
I think it is.
Welcome to another episode of Rick and Rowdy here at the Wheelhouse.
Yeehaw!
¿Qué pasa, Tomasa? What's going on? It is working. We are live, folks. This is a live show that me and Rowdy do here every other Wednesday. So, yeah, catch us here. We're not like an everyday, we don't do stuff every day. We just get together every 2 weeks. That gives us enough, crazy information to share with you guys.
Yep.
About what's going on in the world.
Stuff.
Definitely some stuff.
Some of it's spelled different.
Yep. We're going to get to all that and more here at the Wheelhouse. Welcome. Boom. Just like that. We are live once again on another Wednesday. Today is, what's the date today? It's like 9 something.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. For sure. Yeah, like 9/6, I think, or something like that. And, man, there's a lot of crap's been going on, man. I'm sure you got plenty of stuff to talk about as well. Before we get into all the stuff I got, though, how you been?
Good, man. Surviving.
Survived
the weekend.
Keeping the ball rolling.
Wasn't too bad.
No?
Good weather.
What'd you do? Anything fun?
Off-roading. Two-tracking. Yep. Cruising around, hitting the woods, playing in the mud.
Nice.
Trying to find new spots, couple cool hills, couple new memories.
Heck yeah. That's one thing I never really got to do is go out and just do some 4x4ing.
It's a blast.
I figured it would be, but, like, if you have your own vehicle, your own truck or whatever, like, I feel like it'd just be hell on it, you know what I mean? Beating the shit out of it.
It is. You just got to keep up on the maintenance. Pick a good truck.
Right.
I got a couple of Jeeps that you can just pound the shit out of them. About $1,000 a year in maintenance, but...
Now, usually we do have some technical difficulties, so... There's Jody. Jody, what's up, girl? If you guys do hear something crazy or see something crazy, something's not looking right or whatever, please let us know.
That's right. Scream and yell.
Yeah, we're going to want to know for sure. Also, I'm a paraplegic, T3, T4, and I cannot move or feel anything below my chest line. So if for some reason that I say, got to go or pee break or something like that, I'm just going to give it to Rowdy. Rowdy's going to take over for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and drain my main vein.
Brown.
And that's one thing we don't want. We don't want a code brown.
We've only had one.
Those are bad. Yeah.
I had one. I just didn't tell anybody about it.
I was wondering what that smell was that one time. But no, so we got a lot of good stuff for you. We got a lot of important information that if you guys don't know what's going on, here's a good place that you can get something, at least a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't get the whole picture. I mean, it's too much to cover in a couple hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll spark the fire.
We'll spark the fire for you. T for totally awesome. I like it. I'll give you one of these.
What? Tomasa, Kyle, Jody.
Jody, yup. I think I got a new one in here. What's this one?
Emotional,
Oh, yeah.
damn it.
That's for when we really get them. That's the good ones.
That is a good one.
Yeah, so with all that being said, I hit the intro. One thing we do, I have to warn you, there is some crazy stuff that's going to be showing on here. So
No.
the YouTube people have told me before that I got to show a warning. Otherwise, they're going to take my stuff down. So, we got to do this.
You gotta take my shit.
Take it down. Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. If you are easily offended and cannot stand foul language or manly banter of any kind, this may not be the show for you. Viewer discretion is advised.
You're easily offended, cannot stand foul language. Fuck you.
Right, pretty much. That's the warning.
There's your warning.
Check this out. I got a new beer I'm trying today.
What is it?
Corona Premier.
Oh,
La cerveza más fina.
That's their fancy name for light beer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of light, your fucking camera is like super lighted up right now. Let me see what's going on here.
I'm a bright feller. Shining star in the room, man.
Why don't you tell people how bright you are while I do this?
Right. Duh. Deer in the headlights.
Yeah, normally, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Deer in
these
the
things
headlights
aren't
bright.
too bad. It's not too bad. What do you think?
Ain't horrible.
You can probably take down the old...
My shiny personality.
Oh, that's why, because the brightness is up all the freaking way.
All the fucking way. There you go.
There, that's about normal, huh? Look like you're not being beamed up by aliens.
Right.
All right, that's a little better. So yeah, the Corona Premier. I usually drink light Miller. Fucking spiders crawling on me,
Spiders
dude.
and skeeters.
I swear, dude.
Welcome to Michigan.
Yeah. So like, okay. Besides the beer, we have the bay shut down today because this is a boat barn. We have 2 bays on each side.
Mm-hmm.
This one behind me normally stays closed.
Yep.
Success. As for Steve Jessup, that's my buddy. The one behind me stays closed for one, because that's where the big nice view is off the drop off, and there's no trees no more, so the fucking wind just blows right in here like a tunnel.
Oh yeah.
And dude, I'm telling you, like the first year we were here, last year actually was the first year we were here. We had that bitch open all summer long, and next thing you know, there's like dirt and dust everywhere.
They gotta, like I said, frame the bottom part of that up like a half wall.
Yeah.
And either screen or glass in the rest of that. That door opener would be freaking badass.
Well, see, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make it a kind of like some what do you call them, French doors maybe or something like that, like a kind of like some well, I still want a door there with the view. Obviously, it's a great view, but
Right.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'll get some plywood and some plastic, and we'll just make it custom.
Yeah, and like,
Stapler and some duct tape.
dude, the mosquitoes. We're gonna get right into the mosquitoes. Those are something you got to watch out for nowadays. I'm sure you heard the rumors. You heard about the old Mr. Gates and doing all these crazy experiments.
It's not really crazy when you look at history and the history of ticks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, ticks are pretty much not biological warfare. Well, I guess it is biological warfare with a disease that they carry.
Lyme disease mostly, right?
Well, there's a lot of other shit you can get from them, but that was an experiment, World War I, World War II,
Okay.
that we were kind of looking at using against the enemy. I think I don't know how the hell I got loose here, but...
Somebody said something about, I was watching a podcast, I think it was a couple of days ago, and somebody was like, they warned us about if they're going to be able to do this, like when they did Agent Orange back in Vietnam, how they dropped that on the jungles and stuff. To this day, I mean, it's still fucking people up.
Yeah.
And they were like, if we allow them to do this to them, eventually it's going to come to us, and they're going to do it to us. I mean, I don't know.
I trust my government the fucking least.
Right.
I trust a 3 o'clock in the morning Taco Bell next morning fart more than I trust the government.
Yeah.
I stuttered.
Hey, you know what? You're not even drunk yet. I shouldn't say yet. You didn't come to drink today, I don't think, but we're gonna have a good time.
I got me a beer and a couple
Everybody
of waters.
Everybody misses the old Rowdy with the old cup.
Yeah.
Like, son of a bitch, getting all rowdy in this boy.
It's called I'm a good boy. I got some dudes I could call, and I just kind of chilling.
Right, kind of like being on your own, not having to deal.
Yeah, little break.
Little break. Yeah, we all need a break once in a while. Kind of like these people. Join us in the screen room. Here we go. I got to get something cool like in the screen room. We do have this, though. Check this. Breaking news you may have missed with Rick and Rowdy. So this first one I'm going to show you is I think it's Baltimore, where they were at a festival, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
Skeeters.
skeeters just started attacking people, man, like crazy. Check this out. Let me know what you think about this, guys.
This shit happened out of nowhere. We just sit here all of a sudden and then
Other than
we
wave,
start attacking
we're just used to
people. Look at all these people.
I mean, that's
People are
endless
leaving.
thing.
Look at this shit. It's attacking all these people. Out of fucking nowhere.
It looks like
It's
mostly an
destroyed.
African American kind of campsite. Whatever they got.
We were just sitting here for hours. Okay, I'm getting out of here.
What the fuck? Now, where is that Did somebody leak something? Why are they saying
No, this is I don't know. I think it was originally on TikTok. I think there was a TikTok thing on there from
Okay.
the person. It got loosed, and then before they could get rid of it, it's been multiplied. I mean, this thing grew like wildfire. So it's on all the news stations. People are talking about it. Like from what I've seen.
Huh.
On CNN, MSNBC.
I've been absolutely staying the hell away from as many news sources as I can. It's
dude, you know what? I was just gonna say that. You know what? Thank me for going through this shit because man, I can't stand going through this shit. It sucks. But you got to make a show. You know what I mean?
No, and I try to send you what I can.
Yeah, it helps out a little bit. I never even got your shit though. To be honest with you.
No shit.
I don't think I did.
They're just a bunch of TikToks that I send you here and there.
Yeah, and I mean for the most part, me and you can cover. Just by talking and like the few stuff that we got about what's going on. And we tell you guys, please go do your own research. We are not here to give you, you know what I mean, any kind of facts or anything.
Fucking when I get home, I'm doing some research.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to read up on that one.
I want to plant the seed, you know what I mean? Plant the seed for you guys to do
it's
investigated
it's
reporting.
Well known that we're genetically modifying fucking everything.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't they use that to their advantage? And now they're talking about a big COVID scare, trying to say there's a big outbreak coming and this and that.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't get. I figure we'll cover that next time.
Yeah, well, TSA is going to, we said something a few shows back that TSA is going to implement the mask mandate again. And this shit's, it's fucking starting all over. I mean, when is the stop time? When are people finally going to have enough?
Right.
And just say, fuck this shit.
Yeah, they always say like we just got to stand up. It's just a big game, board game. We just got to stand up, and the shit's all over.
Nobody wants to do it. It's disheartening. It really is. Like I said, man, you look at the protests in Canada and the protests in Europe and in the Netherlands and everything. It's disheartening to watch the American people just kind of sit on their ass and watch TikTok and fuck around on Facebook.
Oh man, that's the most craziest. Thank you, Harold Kill, for that like.
There's been a lot of talk on that, on how much time people are just spending on it. I've kind of did some self-reflection today.
Of how much time you spend on your cell phone?
Fuck.
Oh, my gosh.
It's pathetic.
Too much. The thing's shut off. We must be at 75.
And you're not getting anything factual off from it. You're getting a lot of conspiracy theories. You're getting a lot of little funny memes and, cute a little cat that sings and a fucking goat. And
Right.
God
well,
damn.
you know what? I think I talked about this before because, like, there was, not even a month ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago. TikTok sent out something to everybody, and it was the new United States, U.S. terms of service.
I did see.
And in order to watch TikTok, you had to agree to that.
Yep.
And as soon as you do that, there goes the true ones. But then again, if you don't do it, then you might as well just delete it because it's not going to.
Right, which it's complicated. We touched on that for a moment, that it's a Chinese company.
Oh, for sure.
But
I think they're working together now with the American government.
Well,
where it's like,
I think the American government's trying to shut them down because I'll tell you what, I got more factual information off that for several months than I did off my own TV.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm talking fucking like real coverage in like Ukraine and what's really going on and like videos and from stories and cell phones.
When I turn on the fucking news, that's what I want to see.
Right.
I want to see the shit on the ground. I want live footage from Maui. I want to see what the hell's happening. It's just so fucking crazy that, we're so lied to and so easily manipulated, and we just fucking spoon-fed.
Yeah. Yep. What do they call it? Mockingbird media, man. They say one thing. They say, hey, go ahead and go out and tell people this. And you can literally go to each different news station, and they're saying the same exact fucking thing on every single one of them.
Yep.
Before we get too much into this, we do have to say thank you to our
those guys.
Our Wheelhouse Heater Fund guys, man. Thank you, everyone. And women, not just men.
Thanks, those guys.
Thanks, those guys and gals. Like people like Professional Tree Care.
Yeah.
Billy Simpkins.
Yeah. Old Billy Simpkins, yep.
Yep. Daniel Ruiz, got to give him a big shout out. Mike Miracle. Hey, man, Mike came through and actually fixed that door. I don't know if you realize.
Yeah, you said that the last show.
Dude, it works beautiful now. Everybody had so much trouble getting that damn thing working.
It's been a long time.
Yep. Tomasa Willman got on there. We got Skeeter Dave, Gina Shue, Austin Tricker, and Sabrina Stack, and dear old mom.
Yep. Biloxi Beard Company.
Oh, that's right. Biloxi's up there. Forgot to mention them. How could I? That sticker's dope as shit, too. Yep, and that if you guys do want to donate to the Wheelhouse, it's not only to heat the fun, but it's also for the Wheelhouse. So
Yeah. If buys microphones and fixes shit.
yeah, the new camera actually, the one that you're using, I actually bought with the funds.
Oh, cool,
Some
man.
Of the funds from the Wheelhouse
Right the fuck
that
on.
was donated.
You're
so.
about ready for a new soundboard too.
Yeah, the big thing about the soundboard is, see, the reason why we have to play it out loud now is because every time I play a video for you guys will see it and it'll sound on your end, but we can't hear nothing if it goes through the soundboard.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but for some reason that part has messed up.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's about, I want to say about 3 years old. So
Yeah. Let's give that company a shout out.
I did. Well, I gave him a shout. I fucking was like, hey, man,
No,
you
that's what I'm
guys
saying. You fucking assholes.
sold me a $500 piece of shit. Right. He was like, well, hold on. Can you tell me what's plugged into it and how many programs are you running? Well, that thing's not really meant to run with cameras and everything. I'm like, bro, come on. It's a PodTrack Pro. Why would you call it a Pro if this motherfucker ain't pro at doing what it's supposed to do?
Piece of shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
What up, Eddie Weber?
Harold Kill.
Yep. Dan Ruiz. Yep. USA is truly trying to shut down TikTok, and I hope they do.
Well, for part of it, I don't.
I would like the truth to be somewhere
I would.
out, you know what I mean?
I don't want to see anything shut down, and I don't want to see anything filtered.
Right.
I'm a grown ass man. I can make the decision if I can handle fucking watching it or not. I want to see every bit of real shit that I could possibly see. I want to see shit from Ukraine. I want to
like
see
I
what's
was
going on
telling
in
you,
Europe.
you know, if you go on to Instagram, which, you know, I don't usually normally use a lot, but I've been getting on there and I've seen a lot of people are putting on their reels or whatever from TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll watch them and I'm like, ooh, this is a good point. Well, like last night I went through literally, guys, I'm not even joking, fucking 3 hours I spent taking these little Instagram reels and putting them to my fucking email. And then this morning I go to get my this morning I go to get my laptop and I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be so easy. I got all this stuff sent over. All I gotta do is grab it, bring it over, be good. I went to go grab the first one and it was like invalid code, will not download, because I have a downloader that'll take them and download the videos so I can use them. Mm-hmm. Didn't work. So then I'm like, son of a bitch. Went to the next one, same thing. And then I tried it with the next one, same thing. And I'm like, you know what? I downloaded all of them. 3 hours wasted on shit that I was going to get. I was like, son of a bitch.
Got the old pen and piece paper out, started taking notes.
Yep, but anyway, back to this stuff.
This
So
shit happened out
they
of
released
nowhere.
the mosquitoes all over these
We
guys.
just so glad for something and
That
that
is
start
in,
attacking people.
Baltimore.
All these
And then right after
people
that,
are leaving.
it was caught in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yep, they got video of
The
this.
Florida Keys will be the site of an experiment this summer, releasing
And they actually had a news thing talking about how they were going to do it. They were going to be part of an experiment this summer. This was like a couple months before.
illnesses such as dengue, yellow fever, and the Zika virus. You're probably wondering how releasing
shot
more
that fucker
mosquitoes
down.
might lessen
I know,
the
right?
problem. These Aedes aegypti mosquitoes
got enough
are
45s in that bitch.
Get the fuck out of there!
Get the flamethrower out.
Dude, ridiculous.
Passes into eggs.
It's scary
That egg
shit, man.
hatches
We're
into a
playing with
female.
stuff we
The
shouldn't be
gene
freaking
kills
playing
the
with.
immature
No.
mosquito. The hope is that
No.
by
What are you doing,
introducing
Bubba?
this gene into wild populations, the population
Stop
of
playing
biting
out on
females
this.
will
This is
plummet.
adult time.
And that's
Oh,
good news for the rest
man.
of
We're
us.
talking
The
about
experiment
adult
in the
stuff,
Keys is a
man.
partnership
Like
I can't
mosquitoes.
expose you yet.
and the Florida Keys mosquito
Go grab a
control
couple
district.
guns. Learn how to load them.
Clean them first.
Clean him first. Yeah, it's my son. As much as I love him, man, he's growing up. He's 11 years old. He's not quite there yet.
Right.
I don't want him sitting in on all this stuff. I mean, he probably hears it when I'm downloading it and
Yeah,
stuff. But
little Chinese kids are at home field stripping AK-47s
That's
with their
what I
eyes
mean.
closed. Right.
and see, I give him a gun, and he'll know how to like clear it, make sure it's like there's nothing in it, and he'll
Right.
know how to shoot it. He knows how to hold it out, but he's not really into that stuff. He doesn't really like. Dad, can
Mechanical
we go
shit.
out? Can we go out and shoot? Can we
Right.
go out and do this? Like, and you know, I don't want to force anything on him.
See, I clean
You know what I mean?
my grandpa's guns every chance I got, and I still have all of them.
Right.
I shit you not, my great-grandfather, his whole shotgun collection, and I don't know how the fuck I've been able to hang on to it through the years, but I have all of them. And we used to tear them apart, clean the shit out of them. He had an 1896, goddamn, what was that? Winchester? Anyways, it was a Trent shotgun. And
What up, Chris?
I remember that thing being so shiny and blue, and I took some steel wool, and I was over there cleaning that, and I literally rubbed all the bluing off the barrel.
Oh no.
Like I destroyed the gun. And
bad.
my great grandpa never said a frickin' word.
He just let you do it. Didn't
just
say
let
anything.
me do it. It looked shiny, it looked cool, but yeah,
You're like, oh, that's awesome.
yeah, not really supposed to use steel wool on a barrel, bud.
Oh man, that's bad. All right, so yeah, moving right along. I don't know if I stopped this or not, so it might play again. Nope, it did not.
But to jump on that a little bit, just all this manipulation that we're doing with biological warfare, the shit we're doing on the planet with aluminum parts per million in the air and
Oh,
the
my
soil
God,
was
yeah.
0 50 years ago.
Yeah, because we didn't have airplanes fucking literally
No,
spraying this shit
and,
out.
and a guy had,
Chemtrails, man.
a guy
Shit's
had
real.
made
I was gonna do that. I didn't get nothing on that. 'Cause
guy made a point that
I've
just
heard it too many times.
fucking blew me away. I can't remember. It was 18,000 part ppm now that they're registering. Don't quote me on the number. Look it up yourself because I'm old and dumb. Can't remember shit. But pretty high amount of aluminum in the soil and in the air. And think of all that you're ingesting
Every day.
every day. And the guy, I can't remember, maybe it was a TikTok or something I saw. And he's like, you ever put a piece of tinfoil in the microwave?
Oh hell no.
And I went, oh, that kind of opened my eyes a little
Wait
bit.
a minute. What do you mean?
Tinfoil in the microwave and hit go. Holy fuck, sparks. And yeah, it's freaking crazy. Like, you think the thing's going to blow up. It's going fucking nuts in there. And think about all that in your body and what are cell towers? Microwaves.
No, dude, because I was gonna so there are a bunch of conspiracy theories on this. And
Yeah.
we like literally this could take a whole show to cover this stuff.
Oh, it could. I mean, everybody's talking about 5G. I've got a buddy that climbs
Yeah,
the
the
towers,
5G
puts the shit
shit.
up. He really kind of shut me down as to the conspiracy aspect of that because he's pretty damn smart in his field, and he ain't trying to hide nothing from nobody. And he says, no, he says, if you stood right in front of the fucking thing, 300 feet in the air on this tower, and had your face right in front of it at full blast, maybe something
Just
can
sounds
happen to you.
bad. I don't do that.
No, but but the whole microwave thing did, and I'm going to do some more research on that one too, because that would be a good thing to focus on for a part of the show.
And I want to do that, and I also want to do, and like literally, I'm talking about immersing myself and learning about solar power. Like, I want to be able to like order parts and hook them shits up. But I mean, it's. I hear a lot of people are like, "Oh man, good luck." You know what I mean? Like, put it
Yeah.
on your roof, and your roof starts getting all fucked up and leaking, and blah blah. And I'm like, well, I don't want that, but I also don't want the grid to be cut off and me to not be able to do anything. But then again, everybody's like, "Why are you so worried about it, dude? You're about to live next to a solar field. Just plug right into that."
That was one of the thoughts reflecting on the internet and the overload of information. Boy, it'd be nice to be Amish. Honestly,
Yeah.
if the whole fucking grid fell apart, it wouldn't bother me in the least bit.
No, and I think it will happen. Like Dan Ruiz says, nothing wrong with pewers, and and he said, "Oh my God, terrible! It's because people steel wooling the barrel of a shotgun." Yeah, if I can imagine. But no, I think that it is gonna eventually. Man, I don't know. Like, I went down that rabbit hole so fucking hard when I went. You know what I mean? Like, so like.
Yeah.
From back then, and this is back in 2016, 2015, like I dove deep in, and I was like a year, 2 years
It's easy
into
to
it.
hurt your brain.
Yeah, and I had to get out of it. And right after I got out of it, that's when I wrote that album that I wrote with all the songs that are on my Spotify and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Actually, my number one Spotify or like anything on podcast shits is my song "Down." That's the number one, which talks about America and how we're going down, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. If you guys ain't heard it yet, go to like Spotify and look up
check it
Rick
out.
Rick. It's on there. Chris says, have a customer, you put them on his field, big ass panels. Every time I mow, I tell myself, please don't hit a rock. Ooh, I know, right? That's what I'm saying, because like once they put the panels up, I ain't gonna be able to shoot out in my yard, dude. One stray bullet goes and hits something,
Right.
they're gonna know where it came from,
That might
depending
buy,
on the trajectory or whatever.
that might be able to buy you a temporary peace of mind. But if anything catastrophic happened, like an EMP, and it's not just a nuke that can cause an EMP, it can be a
Right.
solar flare, it can be a lot of shit. So it's a temporary security blanket, and unfortunately, it's something that needs to be maintained somewhat. And you can spend a lot of money. This guy that's in the cell tower business,
I think we all just need a lot of money.
Yeah, he's got some crazy, crazy ass expensive batteries, big banks of them, and they're super dangerous. I mean, if there's even a slight fire around them, it could be catastrophic.
For like ion batteries or whatever they are?
Lithium ion. I don't know what the hell he's got, Joe. I don't know any of that techie shit.
Speaking of all the bullshit battery situations,
big fancy
like
batteries.
the fucking, you hear about the whole Whitmer.
Yeah.
And tying in with the Chinese.
The little collusion she has got going on.
Dude, right up the road from here.
Well, we talked
in
about
Marshall.
Marshall and in Everett, Michigan, or
This is just the ones that we do know about. Imagine the ones that we don't know about, because Michigan still has a lot of territory that's wide open.
I did send you a TikTok link to that today. It was a news program that was discussing her dealings directly with the Chinese, and I had told you before that a member of the Chinese Communist Party will be present at every one of those factories. In other words,
they're just going to be held up there.
It's basically going to be like their own little sovereign nation. And one of the universities up in, God, I keep wanting to say Lake, but it seems like it was near Everett, west of Houghton Lake, that there's a, see, I got to get all this shit written down. There's a university.
We got to get Rowdy a fucking notepad. Like Steve from Blue's Clues.
I'm going to get a beer is what I'm going to get.
It's a great big notepad. Put it on my notepad. The Chinese are taking over Michigan, yes.
Well, they kind of fucking are, and we're just selling it to them. Here, How much you need? What can we do for you? How hard do you want us to blow it?
Where do you want us to bend over at, sir? And would you like me to lube it up first?
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, spooky shit. But a fucking university's going to house them temporarily. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
There's also something that I seen in New York where they have 36,000 apartments that are empty, that cannot be rented, right? Because if they rent them, my boy Cash Jordan, if you guys look it up on YouTube, Cash Jordan, check him out. But he does videos in New York. Literally, if the landlords rent them out, then they have to pay in. So it's like they're only getting like $8 a month, $10 a month on like a $1,000, $1,400 fucking rent. I don't know. It's weird the way they set it up, but like it's something about the state of New York and how, like the city itself.
Okay.
How they came in and they put down like this levy on these property owners where they have to pay like so much in. Because I don't know, it's weird. So like in order for the landlord to not lose money, he just has to leave it empty.
Jesus. Well,
but guess what? Once they get enough, guess where these fucking migrants are going to go?
I was going to say that
that's the next thing that's coming. Yeah. You know it is.
Oh fuck! There's so many now. That's why I said it's hard to even do the fucking show. Where can you go get factual information to share, and not be spoon fed all the other worthless bullshit with it? Like you can't turn on the fucking local news.
No.
Oh my God, that's Jesus Christ, dude. It's embarrassing. How can they even call it news anymore?
Right. You're just acting. They're literally like soap opera actors.
Right.
Like, welcome to the 6 o'clock news. We're going to tell you how bad the world is and what's going on with it.
Well,
how great the world is and how you can go out and breathe freely.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the bioengineered products in your refrigerator.
No,
everything is going to be fine.
It's the fucking doom and gloom instead of the meat. Like, I want to know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, give me the fucking sausage. Skeeter Dave says, lube it up first, Rick. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, Operation Mockingbird, Dave, you're right. They just fucking say what they're told to say. That's how it goes. All right, well, back to the old screen room here. Let's see what else we got here. So this happened in Florida. Apparently, there's Nazis in Florida. Check this out.
Christopher, there's a presidential race going on right now. Are you going to vote in 2024? What do you think is going to happen?
My vote is useless. I think Biden's better than Trump because he sends rockets to Ukraine.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
Support of Ukraine, you mean?
Hell Ukraine. Hell Aza.
Fuck's wrong with it needs face in the background.
All right, so I stole that from Rowdy shit, but I couldn't find it everywhere else. But so here's the thing. So these fucking Nazis, so-called Nazis, which actually some of them are like devout, like
boy, they're
Nazis,
big scary Nazis.
But like the one guy that you just seen, the bald white dude with the swastika necklace or whatever.
Right.
Apparently, he's already been involved in other like psyop shits.
Okay,
So like he's supposed to be a psyop, and then the guy behind him with the tattoos over his face.
is that what's wrong with his face?
His tattoos everywhere, and he has like some kind of like lip thing,
Right.
pushing. I don't know, it's some kind of face fucking. I don't know. People are into that sort of thing nowadays.
Kissed a
I guess.
baseball bat once.
Right, let me put some filler in my lips or fucking, you know what I mean? Like put a little spike in my nose.
Right,
I don't
right.
know, just weird shit.
Body
But
modification.
apparently, he was actually in Ukraine, like fighting with the Ukraine soldiers and shit.
Really?
So he goes over there with the Nazis, the Ukrainian Nazis.
Right.
They're real Nazis. in
That aren't
Ukraine.
really Nazis.
That aren't Nazis. They all wear swastikas, but
we've
they're not
discussed
Nazis.
that. They were directly supporting Hitler, and that's where a lot of the fucking Nazis ran to after the war.
Right.
We
right.
just didn't go in there and exterminate them. Like
Where
we should have.
Argentina? No, well, Ukraine. But like,
Argentina, Ukraine, Brazil. Fuck, they ran like
Austin
cockroaches.
Tricker with the share. Thank you, sir.
But what a fucking dude! When you think Nazi, you aren't thinking these pathetic jackasses.
No, you don't think these fuckers. Hold on. I got to get one more look at these idiots. Look at this shit.
Fucking special ed Nazis.
Let's see. I did such a good thing. I lost it. Oh, wait. There we go. Right there. Florida Nazi. Look at this.
Christopher, there's a presidential race.
Yeah, that dude's an
going on
actor.
right now.
See all the guys
Are you
around
gonna
him?
vote in
Yeah.
2024?
How they got the
What do you think's
glasses with their
gonna happen?
My
fucking...
vote is
All
useless.
covered up.
I
Yeah,
think
covered up.
Biden's better than Trump because he sends rockets to Ukraine.
Biden's better than Trump because he sends rockets to Ukraine.
In
support of Ukraine, you mean?
Hail Ukraine. Hail Azov.
So he literally said, "Hail Ukraine," all this stuff,
Yeah.
and fuck Trump, and we're going for Biden, right? So now you cannot say that the Nazis are the Trump supporters no more because this motherfucker
Right.
just said the quiet part out
Right,
loud.
right.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, fucking Biden sending rockets.
Oh my god!
Like, dude, you literally just came out and was like, yeah, dude, fuck Trump.
Those dudes are some of the most fucking pathetic creatures on the planet.
But the guys with the things that they're wearing on their head, look at this shit. You ever heard of Patriot Front?
Yeah.
So Patriot Front is like this fake, it's like an American pro-right group, supposedly, and they all go out, but they cover their face. See, that's right when you know. That's right. You know damn well that motherfuckers are not about America if you're covering your face.
Yep.
Because real, true patriots don't have to hide.
Don't
You
give
know
a
what I mean?
fuck.
They don't give a fuck. They're like, we're here to save our country. We're doing shit.
Well, no.
I mean, unless you're talking to Metal Gear Solid,
No.
Snake, that son of a bitch, he'd sneak right up behind you and
There-
touch your lady's fucking booty cheeks. I'm
there's
telling you.
there's a lot of people that have been covering their face because they've been fucking persecuted for free speech.
Right.
And, you know, like these fucking idiots right here. How many times in this show have I said, oh, they shouldn't have them guys on there. They shouldn't be able to. Why are they on the news? Because it's called free fucking speech. And it means if you want the freedom of your speech, the fucking idiots get it too.
Yeah, got to get him to the
And,
donors.
and if you don't want to hear what the idiot's got to say, fucking don't watch it.
Change the channel.
It's a beautiful thing, being able to make decisions for yourself.
Right.
And being able to have the freedom of
But in order to make
speech.
right.
But now you're being persecuted for it.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. In order to have a pure, clear opinion on what you really think is true and what you want to believe, you got to have all sides.
But like,
and they're
right now
not
with-
letting that happen.
Right now with Trump, he's literally being persecuted for his freedom of speech. They claim he was inciting the January 6th bullshit.
When everybody else did it.
Fuck.
Well, let's not even get into the January 6th, but everybody else, like before this, like even before Trump was around, people were talking about, oh, well, that election was rigged. Oh, that election was fucking rigged. Oh, that election was rigged. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Well, they
since
didn't go to
Al Gore
prison
and
for
all
it.
this other shit. No, none of them did. None of them even got
No.
questioned for it.
No.
None of them.
No.
So that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking clown world. It's insanity.
We definitely do live in fucking clown world. It's crazy. Kimbola, hola, Kimbola. So we move on from the Florida Nazis, who are there praising Governor DeSantis. That's one thing we didn't see is they were like talking about Governor DeSantis. They're like, we are friends with him.
Right.
I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are all fucking weird.
You don't know what the fuck you're doing, basically.
No, really not.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if we did this last time or not, but I thought it was so good I had to play it again. Check this out. This is over in, I think it's Nevada.
Okay.
And these are rangers. Look at this. Those are protesters. Tied themselves to a trailer. He just ran right through the fucking thing. He's like, protest on my way, you son of a bitch.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Look at him. He's fucking taking the truck out. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm taking the bumpers off.
Oh, that's fucking...
He comes back. These are actually tribal police.
Okay.
So
hey,
they can do whatever the fuck
they
they
can
want.
do whatever they want. And,
Look, he don't give a shit. He's like, first one to me. Taser out.
Coming out here to
tase the shit out of you.
tase some fucking hippies.
Yep.
Don't tase me, bro.
Yep. Drags her down.
Welcome to
Puts her
Nevada.
in
Watch it
fucking
again.
handcuffs.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah, we can do that again. Sure.
Yeah.
Run it right back. Sure. Put this on your big screen, folks. It's even funny. See, look, he's telling him, get the fuck out the way, get the fuck out the way. Boom. Doesn't realize this lady's tied to the trailer. He don't give a shit.
Fuck her.
Right. He's like, there you go.
Oh, that's epic.
Turns around. That one girl had a big smile on her face. She was like, is this legal?
He should have hit it, backed up to it, chained up to it, took it down the road.
Right. If
So
you see
what
the
are they-
original one, they had something where you couldn't chain it. They welded something on it, so you couldn't back a truck up and hitch it up.
What are they protesting?
Oil. Big oil.
Oh.
A lot of them are out there doing the oil thing, I think.
So who's allowing them to do the oil? If it's the tribe, fucking, they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I don't know. You know what, though? I heard a lot about like BlackRock and all these motherfuckers are paying these people to go do this and cause disruption because let's be honest. I think what they really want is they want chaos. They want people to run people over. They want people to shoot people. They want people to go nuts. I mean, you get a bunch of chaos and death.
It keeps people occupied.
Right, exactly. Well, like they said in the American term, united we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah, and we're so freaking divided. Oh my God.
Oh, dude.
On what front are we not a divided nation? On every front.
Right. Ken Polha said, so what do they do with those people after telling them to get down on the ground? Well, the footage went on. I actually seen another footage of that. They get arrested. I think 2 of them get arrested, put in cop cars, and the rest get told to get the hell on. What they do after they get down to the station, that's a whole nother story. I don't know. But no, it's...
Beat them in the street with hoses.
Right. Fucking get down!
You get to that about hose.
Hey, man, I think it's... You have the right to protest, but when you're fucking doing that shit, like...
Oh, yeah, dude.
You're impeding traffic on a public roadway that's used for, like, emergencies and everything else. I mean, if there was somebody like me who got in an accident that needed to hurry up and get to the fucking hospital and I'm in the back of an ambulance, I definitely don't want to run into no fucking oil
Not
roadblock.
just that. What gives you the fucking right to impede my travel?
Right.
And I've seen that shit where, all the way back to old Rodney there getting almost beat to death in California.
Oh, dude, that was bad footage.
How long ago was that? 20 fucking 5 years ago? Long time ago.
Yeah.
But just shit like that, shutting down the streets. And fuck you, I'm not sitting here while you crazy fuckers are dancing around and smacking my truck and this, and I'm going through you.
No, exactly.
You're all going for a ride if you're in the way.
No, and that's like that was back in the... Well, the riot started because of the Rodney King's situation.
Yeah.
But you think about back in those days, that's the first time that the cameras were used, I think, to actually like portray police brutality. But I mean, there's brutality all over the fucking place. But, I think that we came a long way since then, you know what I mean, with the whole Martin Luther King thing. And I mean, I think that in the 90s, we were at a peak as our species, as human. I think in the 90s, more people were being like cool with each other, and everybody was like, living and coexisting.
It fucking seemed like it. At least where I lived, it really did.
Yeah.
The cities are always fucked up. The cities are a bad thing. The city's a way to control people, to mass them all into one section and get them acclimated and stay there, and they never go anywhere else.
Right.
I couldn't imagine living in a city. There's no fucking way.
Oh, no.
No, I live
Not
under
anymore.
a tree down by the river.
No, and back in the day, I used to have when I was young, I had a bike club called the City Boys Bike Club, and I thought Vandercook Lake was like City Boys until I went to a big city, and then I looked up and was like, "Oh fuck! Like we are definitely not city."
I probably swerved it a couple of you guys
I
before.
should have called it Small Town fucking Bike Boys or something.
Get on the road, you fucking hippies.
Get out of here! Get off my lawn, damn it! Ooh, you son of a bitch!
Damn kids running the streets.
Oh, you know what I forgot to hit because those guys got fucked up? Yeah.
Emotional, damn it.
You know what else has emotional damage? Check this out. It's a Trump meme compilation. I made this before we got started. Check this out.
What did you do?
Everybody's always blaming me for everything.
I mean,
we're not a Trump show, but that's...
And I try not to promote that you know, my personal view on that shit. I really try not to promote it on here because that's not what we're doing. We're trying to inform people of shit going on. But fuck, man, what the nation is allowing to be done to this guy is unfathomable.
Right.
He was a former sitting United States president. He didn't get pulled over in his Camaro with a dead hooker in the trunk, guys.
No. Old Shirley in the back there.
They're just they're flinging shit, trying to keep him so preoccupied, and it's completely failing. It's gonna fail him, and unfortunately, I think they're gonna try and fuck it like they did last time. It's gonna backfire. And it's not going to be good, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, a lot of people seem to think that, like, Trump has, well, not just Trump, but, like, his team has tons of, like, incriminating evidence towards the lizard.
And why would you, say he does, but what good would it be to throw it out when they control the establishment?
Right. When you control every aspect of the fucking United States government,
what are you really going to do? It's like popping your rounds off in the air, you know?
Yeah.
I think he's waiting and biting for the right time.
Right.
There's your pun.
Biting for the right time.
He's just biting for the right time.
So you got Trump right after his mugshot. Let's check this out and see if you can hear this. It's kind of quiet. I turned it up as much as I can, but put your ear really close to your phone or your TV.
Like Kyle said, it's message. If they can do this to him, then they'll do it to anybody.
Exactly.
I really believe this is a very sad day for America. This should never happen. If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election, and I should have every right to do that. As you know, you have many people that you've been watching over the years do the same thing, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Stacey Abrams or many others. When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you're going to have very dishonest elections. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. And everybody knows it. I've never had such support. And that goes with the other ones, too. What they're doing is election interference. They're trying to interfere with an election. There's never been anything like it in our country before. This is their way of campaigning. And this is one instance, but you have three other instances. It's election interference. So I want to thank you for being here.
I love his hand
we
gestures.
did nothing wrong at all. Mm-hmm. And we have every right, every single right, to challenge an election that we think is dishonest, that we think is very dishonest. So thank you all very much, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.
You know, it's just refreshing to hear somebody form a cognitive sentence.
Dude, motherfucker just talks right into the camera. No mic or nothing. Didn't even plan. It's like,
fucking,
well, you know what?
Not rehearsed, no teleprompter. And you know what? I
bet you got on the plane, too, without tripping over fucking stairs. And he took the regular route.
Man, God, it's just so fucked up.
And see, that's the thing. Like, I was never a Trump guy. But the thing is like, dude, they're making me want to fucking just be that guy now because it's like, what are you doing to this dude? Like, holy fuck.
I always had, as soon as I found out he was running, I knew who I was voting for.
Right. It made me do some research on him.
The biggest thing for me was the non-politician. Fuck, how refreshing that, you know,
right.
Maybe this guy's actually telling the truth. And from what I saw in the 4 years that he was in office, he did a lot of the shit that he said he was going to do, which blew me away because you get all these presidential promises and fuck, if one happens, you know, the whole world's satisfied. Well, he said that one time. Trump did a lot of shit, and he did a lot of shit fast. His first 90 days in office freaking blew me away. I was like, this guy's getting in there and taking care of some
He's
business.
getting shit done for sure.
You come here to fucking work.
Well, and that shit was getting done because the price of gas started going down. More and more people started making more money.
Everything. I ain't kidding you. Financially, it was the best 4 years of my fucking life.
And I was young, right? I was young when that shit was happening. It was what? It was not that long ago, but
No.
it was 2000 what?
2 years ago. Or dipshit's or 3 years.
I was about to
Dipshit's
say, it
been in
wasn't
for
2
3
years
years. God damn, dude.
Kim, the CCP is the Chinese Communist Party. The Republican debate. I did not watch that. The fucking, let me tell you about the Vivek Ramaswamy guy.
Oh, this guy's. I told he's a fucking snake in the grass.
No, for sure. He's definitely
I called that
pharmaceutical propositions.
as soon as I saw that guy. I immediately jumped on and did some research, and it was after the debates.
Yeah,
and he seemed really confident and really smooth, and he was believing what he was saying. So he's been rehearsing.
For sure.
The rest
in front of the mirror.
Rest of the
that was fucking Eminem, fucking Lose Yourself, which he did a terrible job at.
But as far as the rest of the dolts that were on that stage, it was just your normal fucking bullshit.
Right. Kim said fucking snake in the grass.
Yeah, and that dude he is there's something super, super fucked up. The stuff's starting to come out.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. Shit's leaking and leaking and leaking. And more and more
I
of
knew
like
about
the
Pfizer.
bullshit that's happening, dude.
I
It's
knew
just
about
getting crazy.
Soros, the foundation funding his college or something, and yeah, he's a fucking snake.
Yeah, you follow the money. That's how you figure shit out.
Yep.
And a lot of people are just now like, like me. Like, I don't mind. So here's the thing. When I went down that rabbit hole, it was a lot, bro. Because, like, I went deep and learned a lot of shit, seen a lot of shit, and was like, wow, I don't ever want to think about that again. You know what I mean? So it's like you jump out of that and you're like, wow. So now you look at the world completely differently.
Yeah.
Like, my whole perception of reality got completely switched and changed.
Told you when I was
these 2 years.
Teenager, we had this family friend of the family, and this guy was fucking deep into conspiracy theories, and he was sovereign citizen, and he was just all kinds of crazy shit. And man, dude, he had me jacked up for a couple of years. Like I said, where I kind of toned it down as far as how far I'll go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Because it made my fucking head hurt when you start opening your eyes up and seeing shit. And it's like, this is fucking real?
Yeah, and that's like the thing now is like, all the videos that were accessible 5-6 years ago are no longer accessible. You cannot find those unless you go like to the dark web or something like that, which I don't even know how to access.
I was bummed.
Sure, it wouldn't be too hard. Just got to watch a YouTube video on it. No!
LiveLeak was one of my favorite sources, especially through the Iraq War. And man, you saw some crazy shit on LiveLeak.
Yeah, I heard about that. Kim said, you think Trump will make it and win. What do you think, Rowd?
He's good. He's got a lot of lawyers. He's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of support. As long as there's not a crooked judge, and you can always take it to the next higher court and this and that. But how
many courts can they buy off? I feel like we only got so many. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
In a conviction, depending on what it was, could disqualify him for running. And that's
what they're trying to do. That's their goal.
That's what they want to do.
But that's the thing. If they can eliminate Trump being an opposition or being a candidate, who the fuck are they going to go for? Like, who else is going to be the Republican Party? Now, I'm going to tell you, Vivek Ramaswamy is going to jump right up there.
Oh, yeah.
Ron DeSantis, which actually all this shit going against Ron DeSantis, like these Nazis saying that they love Ron DeSantis, but they like Joe Biden, like that makes no sense.
No.
So that makes me think, well, if they're going for fucking him, that must mean that he's like uncontrolled opposition. See, controlled opposition, you're talking about like the establishment.
Right.
The uncontrolled opposition is people like Trump. And like, really, how many are those actually like that? And I'll tell you right now, in the House of Representatives, dude, like Matt Gaetz, I think he's one of them.
Yeah.
He's cool. I mean, you know what I mean?
I don't think there's very many at all.
No.
There's so many rhinos in there.
What is a rhino, by the way? Why don't you
plays both sides, buddy?
Why do they call it rhino, though?
I have fucking no clue.
That's weird. I mean, a rhino with a big old horn on its fucking nose. Like, I figure like the rhino, like you're getting fucking horned up the ass, maybe.
He's batting both ways.
Fucking batting on your fucking, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. We have actually talking about that. What we were talking about, Kim. Let me bring this up real quick. Where is it? Oh, right here. Check this out. This is Officer Tatum. I love this dude.
Is in a lot of trouble because they got this thing rigged, and yeah, it makes him more popular the more they indict him, but I think they're going to kill him. And I think you think that too, right? Sure. I mean, they've already gone this far. You can just feel the fact that the New World Order is not backing down. And let me tell you, when they're done going through Trump and myself and a few other people, you know who they're coming for. They're coming for you. You're the target.
Coming for us.
You know that, right?
Alex Jones haven't been wrong about much in the last 30 years. Honestly, the whole thing he got sued for, I still think that was first of all, he seemed to be wrong about it. He apologized. They suing him for billions of dollars. He didn't even kill the kids. He had nothing to do with their death. He's commenting on what another person did and got sued for billions of dollars. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But the man has been right, and I think he's right about Trump.
So the people are waking up, man. But here's the thing. I think it's going to be too slow. But I don't know, man. Okay, let me tell you what I think. I go to the grocery store, and, like, it's half and half. Half the people you can tell are in this fucking, like, just haze. They don't even, they get up every day and they just do it's what do you call them? NPCs, non-player characters. Yep. They just literally do their routine every day. They don't even they do whatever somebody tells them. Oh, you gotta wear a mask, wear a mask.
There's very few free thinkers left.
No, I seen this old dude today, man. Oh, it was so sad. He could barely fucking walk and push his cart with this fucking mask. He's like got a mask on and shit.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, dude, no, like, oh, I just wanted to say something, but like,
right. And this guy's lived through fucking wars. Well, you never know. He might have been that city guy.
Yeah, he might have been the guy with a job, office job or something.
Yeah, worked in an office and went home to his 2 kids and wife and outlived them all, and just had a very straightforward life. Never got involved in politics. Never fought for anything.
Right.
And then you've got guys that are too free thinking, and it's fucking scary now because it makes you paranoid to be that guy.
Right.
Because now, like I said, you could be prosecuted for your thoughts and your voice.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable, man.
Dave said, I would hope that if Trump was killed, assassinated, his Trump Jr. would step up, which is, Don Jr.
Well,
which I like Don, but Don's not really in the spotlight no more. Like, he tries to. So here's the thing.
I haven't seen him in
He tries to stay out of the shit, right? But he has his own. Like, I've went and searched for him and found him.
Yep.
But he doesn't pop up. Like, they're keeping him suppressed as fuck right now.
Yeah, which is, I think when it's time. Well, both of his kids.
Yeah, well,
all 3 of them.
And really, I don't think that they want to be right out there. You know what I mean? Like, because
not yet.
The bigger you are, the more of a target you're making yourself.
Yep.
And you got Baron von Trump, who's a time traveler, supposedly. I don't know. That's what they're saying. I don't know, man. I don't make these fucking rules.
I got to see the TikTok on that one.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, shit. All right, well, back to the screen room. Let's see what we got. Hey, Robbie Lancaster is the last follower. Thank you, sir, for that. If you guys know anybody you want to let them follow, they can be up there. I can't guarantee you they'll be on live because this thing just scrolls through, and I don't control none of this stuff. It just pops up and does the thing.
That's right.
Shout out to, you know what? Before we go back to the screen room, shout out to Streamlabs. Shout out to our sponsors. One of our sponsors being this guy, Mr. Stan 4 at Ford Sure Automotive. Check him out at Michigan Center, Michigan. 4945 Page Ave, 517-764-9208. Car Struck Classics. What does he stand for, Chad?
Quality.
Custom, quality, classic, conservatism.
I've seen Stan not be able to stand a couple times.
Yeah, me too. Those fun times. Those are the best times, to be honest with you. And guys,
at the Onion,
everybody in Jackson needs to know, if you have something that you need welded, put together, manufactured, hit up, maybe even some cool flames made out of metal put on the side of your lawn tractor. Get this guy. Hit him up. He will hook you up. Good guy. Good guy.
Slow right now.
Not too much going on, huh?
No, it's kind of odd. Always the end of the week, it's 1,000 miles an hour, bust your ass, try and get everything done by Friday.
Yeah.
And I got everything done by Thursday last week. So we took off a little early, went up north. Whoa, excuse me. And Didn't really have a lot lined up for this week. Couple calls. Excuse me.
Damn, you burping?
Geez, yeah.
Fucking, what's going on? The Chinese got him. The Chinese got him.
Rocky Mountains got me.
Oh, the fucking Rockies, man.
Yeah, we got back to the shop, had a few calls over the weekend, expected some shit to show up. I did take Tuesday off. I had an extended weekend, and it was kind of nice, I guess. But, man, it was freaking dead as shit today.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Man, you know what I need to get? You know what button I need to get? It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one. I know there's a lot of things like that.
And I ain't complaining yet, but literally, financially, you know, it seemed to me like it'd been a pretty good year last year. Fuck, I got my balls kicked by taxes.
Right.
The money is just not what it was. And I honestly attribute a lot to that Trump being out of office. Inflation,
dude, yeah,
cost
everything
of
is
food,
fucky,
cost
dude.
of fuel,
Yeah.
fucking.
And he was like, "Oh, the economy's getting great, better."
And it's like we never recovered from COVID as far as the supply chain. And I've had this conversation with 500 people, is the quality of products.
Yeah.
Especially parts, consumables, electronics. I mean, everything has went to the fucking toilet. It's junk. You know, you used to do a wheel bearing on a truck and shit, you ain't going to do that wheel bearing again for another 8 years. Bullshit, you're doing it fucking 2 years from now. Mm-hmm. It's just nothing holds up. Nothing is built with quality. We call it Chinesium.
What do you think about back in the day, man? Those fucking old 48 Fords and, you know, those bitches are still running good, man.
But dude, look
Put
what
a little grease on them.
I drive old shit.
Yeah, I need to get some older shit, but like, luckily my van's working pretty good. I mean, I had Stan hook me up with some shit.
Yeah.
It was actually just a air intake sleeve cover boot, whatever you call it.
Yep, I remember you saying
fucking thing melted or something.
Stupid. But same thing, just shit like that. There's no reason for it to fail.
Right.
But between the two old Jeeps and my old pickup truck, I was going to sell it, and I'm so glad I didn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I got the old Oldsmobile too that I was like thinking about selling, but I'm never gonna get the amount of money I put into it. Might as well just hold on to it. Who knows? I might need to use the alternator to twist on the windmill to get the fucking turkey fucking box going to get the lights on in the house.
Yep. Put it up on blocks and wrap a belt around it to power the water pump.
You got it. That's right. All right. Before we take our break, I do have one more thing that we can go to.
Dave had to delete one of his comments.
Oh, no, I did see that. Hold on. Kyle said, hold on. Let's go to Kyle. Kyle said, now that I think he means Dems, are failing policy-wise, no one seems to believe in them. It's a matter of time when they run a Dem as a Republican.
Oh, yeah. They're
already doing it. Yeah, I'm about to say, they've been doing that shit. That's nothing new.
I think his name's Vivek.
Yeah, the Ramaswamy guy. Ramswamick? Hamtramck?
Swami.
Dave said I had to delete a comment. Dave, did they make you do that? They were like, nope, you got to delete that or you're going to get banned.
Probably.
Bro, I swear, I'll tell you what, man. They're watching this. Like, we've gotten to the point to where now, like, we've gotten the attention of people to where they're like, wait a minute, let's fucking monitor this shit. And I'm sure they have, like, some kind of robots that do that shit, too. But
the alphabet boys.
Fucking bastard. Hey, whatever guys are watching this to review it, or girls.
Right there.
I got this fucking, like, itching in my briefs. Can you guys just come and put your tongue on it? Son of a...
Emotional, damn it.
Okay, so before we leave you guys, let's talk about this right here. TMZ got a nice little live.
Something very necessary and heartwarming from Oprah and The Rock.
Oh, my God.
They have actually teamed up. Now, the reason they've teamed up, I think you probably figure out, is that they are both have deep, deep ties to
Did they blow
Hawaii.
them out of the water?
Both live there.
What do you mean?
And they want to do something to help
done.
the victims on Maui.
And Oprah said she was going to do that.
Yeah,
remember?
Oprah said she was going to do something. And what's
Oprah said
interesting
she
here
was
is that
gonna
she
do
clearly
that.
was doing some research. The Rock was doing research, and they decided the best way to do this was to come together. So here is what they have put together to help.
The guy on the left knows this is bullshit.
We have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now. That money is going to go to one of many residents who have been
One
displaced
of
in
many?
Maui. We
That's it?
guarantee.
Just one?
That's right. And I know a lot of people out there, as Oprah and I have been finding, are just having a hard time trusting where the money goes. What organizations should I send money to? How can I help? In this case, the fund that we created with a lot of hard work from a lot of hardworking people who all care about these people of Maui.
They make sure the money goes straight
as
to our
Oprah
bank
was saying,
accounts.
it is a clean, direct from you directly to their hands.
I mean, that's great. And it is so important because that is the thing you do hear people saying. Like, I just want to make sure that my donation.
Initially, that bitch had pledged $10 million that she's going to donate to the people of Maui.
Okay.
And it was her and Rock, and they're going to donate $10 million. Well, when you say that, doesn't that sound like I'm pulling $10 million out of my pocket to give to them?
You would think so.
And it got turned around
Bro,
on
wait a
him
minute.
a little
She's
bit.
taking the shit out of the fucking fund?
Well, no. She had been asked the question, you know, and people were looking it up. You know, have you made this donation yet? You know, where what was the terminology that they used? We're pledging.
Oh,
we're pledging that we're going to give them $10 million. We haven't gave it to them yet.
Wait, what's that mean?
And now,
I don't understand it.
now they're basically asking you to give them the money so they can give it to the people in Maui. Like, trust us, give us the money.
Look, we said we were going to give $10 million.
But we meant your money.
Once we get it in the fund that you guys send, we'll give them the $10 million.
Right. I wonder if she's going to be a recipient. How many thousands of acres?
We'll keep the $150 million.
Yeah. How many
give them 10
thousands of acres do they fucking own there?
I think she owns over, what'd they say, over like 18,000? More than that,
it was a lot of acreage. I know it was over 1,000, but
yeah.
Regardless, you know, is she going to be a beneficiary out of that? And all these fucking snakes that are coming out of the woodwork, swooping in there, the vultures, to try and buy up that property.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to see all kinds of fucking condos and bullshits on Maui.
Something fucky going on. There's no denying it. We did the whole show on the lasers and this and that, and it's fun to touch on the conspiracy theories, you know, which may not be a conspiracy theory, but it would be pretty fucking ballsy and blatant if it was ever proved that they did that.
They make me want to paint my roof blue.
You're right. Honestly, nothing would surprise me. I'm hoping...
Paint the van blue.
I'm hoping it's bullshit, but just too much happening at once. It's not adding up. The people that were blocked from leaving the fire...
Bro, how are you going to block motherfuckers from trying to get out of a fucking inferno? Like,
I don't care.
Can't go this way, turn back.
I don't care how big that fucking tin star is on your chest and how many flash and shiny ass lights and your fucking 40 cal.
I'm jumping, dude. You can fucking shoot me or catch me because I'm taking off.
If I got family and I need to get through, I'm fucking getting through, bro.
Well, and like Salty said, because I mean, we're going to watch Salty here on the break for a minute. I got him talking about the Trump mugshot thing. But like he said, you know, really the only people that lived were the ones that disobeyed the fucking orders to go back.
Yeah.
The ones that went back got cooked and fried.
I mean, honestly,
this was the worst attack in fucking American history, because you think about it, there's more people dead than fucking Pearl Harbor, and they found out there's over 2,000 fucking kids missing. 2,000 kids missing.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how. I don't know where the fuck how that should happen, but
I'm going to tell you right now.
I don't think it's 2,000.
When you take an order, when you swear an oath, that oath does not mean you have to follow an unlawful order.
Right.
Okay. Those that followed that unlawful order, as far as I'm concerned, they ought to be all lined up on a fence.
Yep, and then you're going to hear a lot of these, one by one.
Yep. If they chose to follow an unlawful order and cost the loss of a life,
right?
Absolutely, because that's.
Or you might not even want to waste the ammunition. Put up the old gallows, man. Let's get the
insanity.
Let's get the gavel back.
The sheriff that was he was part of some FEMA bullshit.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. No. So now you want to like, and I think we touched on that a little bit
just
last
a
time we
little.
were talking about. But like the sheriff, that's another fucking weird thing. Why is the sheriff from Las Vegas,
right,
from the shooting,
yep, That's where it was.
Now he's the one that's like the mayor all of a sudden of Hawaii. This motherfucker lived in Vegas. Where the fuck?
He's not the mayor. He's chief of police.
Or the chief of police. My point is, why would he be sent to fucking Hawaii and then this happens?
It just doesn't add up. It's weird. But the fact that lives were lost because of an unconstitutional, unlawful order from their boss that they didn't have to follow. They chose to follow, hey, boss told me to go over here and block this road and not let anybody out while the whole fucking city burns.
Yeah.
Or people trying to get in there too. I'm a grown man. And there's only so many things you're going to tell me what I can and can't do.
Right.
And if I believe your order to be unlawful, I sure as fuck ain't going to follow.
Look, no, and that kind of goes to another point, too, is you see a lot of these motherfuckers that obeyed that was like, okay, we'll turn around.
Oh, yeah.
Those are definitely not alpha fucking type people.
No.
They just listen to what they're sheepish people, I
They're
guess.
fucking peanut heads.
Dave said underground tunnels. They were talking a lot about underground tunnel for fucking Oprah. You never know. They could have just snuck them kids out. Nobody would have known.
He
said that's where they're going to build the first huge 15-minute city. They got one in Saudi Arabia they're starting right now. Big ass fucking, what was that, 15-mile long shit or something?
Oh, yeah. Self-contained city, never have to leave, blah, blah, blah. Just lock yourself in a fucking box.
And we are going to get to that, folks, right after this trip. Go ahead and we're going to take a break for 5 minutes. We are going to play you something from our boy Salty Cracker here talking about Trump and his mugshot that everybody loves so much. So once that gets done, we will be back. See you in a minute.
What would you say your trademark is, if you have one?
Well, I guess the look I'm best known for is blue steel.
What's that look like? It's impressive.
Boom! Operation Make These Fuckers Regret Taking a Mugshot of My Dude is a go. Now, his mugshot t-shirt is going to be better than most, but not as awesome as my Retribution shirt, saltmustflow.com. But after you buy this shirt, go to his web zones and buy his shirt. I think 100% of the Donald Trump mugshot shirts from his website over here are going to go to his legal bills. The 15 million legal case, okay, this will not be the last one. They're going to throw as many of these as possible at the dude. Because, again, everything you dumb dipshits on the left-hand side, you lizard people, are doing is going to backfire bigly. You thought this would be a good idea. And here it is. The entire interzones is set ablaze with MAGA energons. Even normies are like, really? We're not going to arrest, I don't know, the Bushes, or the Clintons, or the Cheneys, or the Gore. There's a whole long list of fucking shitbag Washington, D.C. criminals who've killed millions of people off of false pretenses. But no, we're going to arrest this dude for making a phone call pointing out that the election in Fulton County might be suspicious. It's been suspicious forever in every other election, but the one where we all dumped in, not me, because I'm not an idiot. They gamed the system, but I still dropped it off my hand. These people, after dumping 100+ million ballots in the mail system, no, cleanest election of all time, don't question it, or we'll arrest you. Always the clearest sign of a clean election is when the winning side with zero support then turns around and arrests anybody who points out that they've got zero fucking support. Anyhow, they took the dude's mugshot, he tweeted it out, and before all of this unfolded, there was, again, because shenanigans, you had an infinite amount of fake mugshots, obviously on the inner zones, because this is the highest profile individual on the planet right now. And the county jail said, hey, all of those are fake. We'll be posting the correct one on Friday at 4 p.m. So we got to process it. And so it sounds like they already tried to dump water on this and try to make it sound like this was fake. No, this is the real one. I know it's the real one because the dude himself not only put it on True Social, not only put it on his own website, but the dude tweeted it out. He's back on Twitter. That means Operation Give 'em Everything That You Got is a go. The dude went back to Twitter. People are going to go, X. Shut up. Shut the hell up. It's Twitter. It's twitter.com. And he has posted that this is Gateway Pundit breaking. President Trump returns to Twitter. Tweets out mugshot election interference. Never surrender. DonaldJTrump.com. DonaldJTrump.com. Never give up. What a fucking savage. What an absolute savage. Look at that mugshot. Everybody's making Zoolander comments. Because it's fourth dimensional chess, by the way. Blue steel with an A, boys, because everybody knows what's going on. Interesting how that works. So, the left hand, that picture is so good. It's so good. I don't want to step on his toes and make my own Donald Trump mugshot t-shirt, but I got to make some sort of variation of this. I don't like the plain background over here, so I'm going to cut this out and make my own, but that fucking picture is tits. I mean, what a savage. He's just digitally eyeball strength strangling motherfuckers through the camera zones, boys. Enter in. God, he looks so good. Super duper straight, boys. Super duper straight. But that dude, how does he look better? It doesn't make any sense. Left hand side. Oh my god, that he doesn't weigh 200 pounds. Oh my god, they can't believe that his record says strawberry blonde hair and it says he's 6'3". Oh my god, that's what they're all upset about. You fucking pricks. We're in a situation where the Department of Justice has just dropped all types of pretense that they fucking independent. We are in a banana republic, and you're talking about strawberry blonde on the fucking charging documents, you morons. Celebrating a banana republic. But here you go. Donald Trump, all types of energons. Everybody knew that the mugshot would backfire on you dumb, stupid, low scope, low IQ, moron leftards, and here it is, our side fucking geeked up. The dude's back on Twitter. The dude's going to be reaching, I don't know, 100 million people. He was on Tucker Carlson. People keep pointing out there's two view numbers for that fucking video. 233 million people didn't see it, but tens of millions did see it. Tens of millions. Gigantic win for Donald Trump on that. And now Donald Trump back on Twitter. Donald Trump throwing this picture around. Donald Trump. Hottest internet phenomena ever known to man, and boy, it feels like 2015 Energons again.
Woo! Yo! Welcome back to the second half of the Rick and Rowdy show here at the Wheelhouse. Back and refreshed, eh, Rowd?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Bladders are empty.
What the fuck do you got in your mouth? What are those things?
Little chews.
Little fucking tobacco chews, huh?
No, just nicotine, 3 milligram nicotine. Oh. I haven't smoked in fucking close to 3 months.
That's good. Congratulations.
I'd smoke 2 packs a day. If I was drinking, 3 packs.
Jeez, 3 fucking packs.
Well, you know, you get lit up and you're just chain smoking.
One after the other.
Yeah, which is kind of all day long or has been for 20 years for me.
Yeah,
no particular reason. Just said fuck it one day. Run out of cigarettes at 10 o'clock at night and never bought any more. And just, I had been doing these chews, cutting down a little bit, but now I'm starting to question what's in these fuckers. Dude, I don't.
You're better just doing nothing nowadays. See, I feel bad about taking my fucking medication. I'm like, this shit's gonna kill me.
I'm getting to that point where I'm gonna quit these. Like I slowed down quite a bit this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, part of me wants to look it up and do some research, and the other part says, nah.
Really, don't do that.
Don't fucking do that. You'll go back to smoking.
Well, see, yeah, when I got out of the hospital or whatever after my injury, because I quit. I mean, my last smoke was that day I got injured.
Oh no shit.
So I spent 3 months in the fucking hospitals and shit. And by the time you get out, I got half the lungs that I used to have.
Right.
I can't breathe the same. I can't take the same breaths, and everybody keeps telling me like, do not go back. And one of the nurses, I asked her, I was like, can I go back to smoking weed at least? And she's like, oh my god, no. Absolutely not.
Whatever.
You can't do that.
Right.
So then I waited, and the doctor come in, Dr. Wang.
Yeah.
Or Wong. I think it was Dr. Wang, because I laughed at it a couple times. Like Beavis and Butthead, Wang. But no, he came in and I asked him, and he was like, and she was standing right there, and he was like, well, let me ask you this. He was like, have you smoked before? And I was like, before your accident? I was like, oh yeah. He was like, how long? And I was like, since I was like 16, 15, right. 16.
7.5.
And he was like, well, yeah. He was like, what I would say is take it very moderately. Take it slow. Don't do too much and see what you can do. Dude, that lady flipped the fuck out, dude. She walked out of the room.
Talk about weed, not cigarettes.
Yeah, talking about weed. And he was just like, he's like, it's everybody has their own, thing. But
yeah,
he was like, I don't mind it.
Jesus.
was fun.
Sounds like a real opinionated bitch.
Yeah, she was definitely fun. We are not Facebook friends to this day, I'll tell you that much. Now, back to the screen room. Let's check out what's going on in Chicago. Oh, guy hit somebody, looks like. Ooh. Quick. Oh, yeah, he's fucking shooting at him. Yep. That's what happens.
Wow, live action.
Live action in Chicago. Now, that's just one. I mean, there was multiple different shits I could have fucking showed, but...
That couldn't have been Chicago. Guns are illegal there.
I know, right?
Right.
Nobody listens to the rules.
Yeah. Only the God-fearing, law-abiding citizens.
You know, one thing I can't wrap my
Criminals
head
don't give a
around
fuck.
is why the hell is all these other, like, blue states so fucking crazy, but, like, Michigan's not that bad yet.
No, I mean...
What do you think?
I think there's still quite a few rednecks here, bud.
Too many for the shit to, like, pour it in? I mean,
Yeah,
you know what? Maybe we have, like, a less influx of migrants.
One of the big things is the cities, the bigger cities. And Detroit started to wake up, especially when their police chief was like, get your CPL, protect yourself.
Wait, Detroit said that?
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
Oh,
Police
man, I
chief
wish I
there.
could have found something with that.
No, I freaking love that guy. And I wish I knew his name. But a lot of
research.
A lot of the bigger cities are, hippie cities, lefties, Dems. Grand Rapids is sort of conservative, but they're kind of swaying over a little bit. Kalamazoo, hardcore left. The bigger cities in Michigan are pretty left. Traverse City, hardcore left. Holy shit.
I've never been to Traverse City, I don't think. I might have went through there once or twice.
Real liberal town.
Nice. Well, not nice, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking about this shit, because, I mean, I was in Detroit, man. Like, those who didn't know, I did crack cocaine for 2 fucking years.
Yeehaw.
Almost 2 years. It was about like a year and fucking like 6 months, but still, that's damn near 2 years. I call it that. But anyway, I was in Detroit, stranded for fucking 2 weeks. Oh, no, almost a week one time. I went back for another week, but my last week I was there, I walked around the whole fucking entire ghetto and nothing like this shit was happening. The only thing that happened like that was at Highland Park. You ever heard of Highland Park?
Yeah.
But even at Highland Park, they weren't like that, though. You know what I mean? Like, they just had their cars out showing their cars. They weren't doing donuts and all crazy, hitting people and shit.
Well, yeah,
That's
they have been. I don't think they're putting it on the news.
Well, that was back in the day, though. Maybe that's because, like, back in the day, they had more morals, I guess.
They're doing the shit just like they were just doing in Chicago, all over Detroit right now.
No shit.
Street racing like a son of a bitch, doing donuts in the intersection. There was a Jackson fella had been just doing that. And if anybody knows the name, don't drop the name. Nobody needs to know. It's over.
Don't drop the names.
But they were drag racing, and a guy was doing donuts, and they drag raced through a red light and smoked the guy doing that. And one of them died. I don't remember which car or what, but everybody suffered through it all, and I think everybody realizes it's pretty goddamn dumb.
When was that?
Just this summer.
Was they part of like the cruise-ins or something? Or?
No, it was just some
random shit.
Hood Rat Festival going on.
Fucking Hood Rat Festival. That's a good name for it.
Well, I mean, what can you call it? A bunch of juvenile fucking delinquents. I mean,
a bunch of idiots, right?
Wait, I was a juvenile delinquent. I went to juvie, but we went out and did shit, and I never cared for any of the destructive shit. Spray painting on somebody's shit, breaking somebody's shit, stealing somebody's shit.
I gotta be honest, man. I was a shithead. Well, just for like a small period of my life. I actually went in and I can't remember what it was. It was some fucking like rural, kind of semi-rural town. And I broke into cars one night. And I went out and we broke into fucking like probably, I don't know, 15, 20 cars.
Right.
And we had backpacks full of shit. CDs, fucking money, change, fucking knives. Never found no guns.
The old Kenwood pull-out.
Dude, I mean, we had so many CDs. It was fucking just ridiculous. I mean, we threw most of them away, which, as I grew older...
60 packs of bubble gum, 50 bucks and change. And
after I went to jail and, like, learned, you know what I mean, about life and what it is to be a person.
Or have to work and buy that
exactly
shit.
right. I look back and was like, man, if I could
life.
if I could go back and get myself back when I was 15, I'd be like, look, you stupid son of a bitch.
Yep.
Sit down and listen.
I don't understand. I just don't understand that shit.
No, it's sad, man.
I don't
a lot
even
of youth.
try.
You know what? A lot of youth, I think nowadays.
Well, I'm a victim of my environment. And,
well, that's because
blah, blah, blah.
they're told that and they believe that shit every
buy
fucking
into
day.
it. Fuck, anybody can go get a job and better themselves.
Right.
And a job at McDonald's is not a career; it's a stepping stone.
Mhm.
It's getting you used to being on a schedule and going in and
Speaking
having to
of
do a
that's
job.
funny. That's what our 2 girls have right now. They're working in, up the town and fucking
good.
McDonald's. And that's why I told them, I'm like, listen, guys, I was like, if you want to get off of that, $300 every 2 weeks or whatever, I was like, you can come work for me and make $300, in
Right.
a couple days.
But there's just so many opportunities and step up. And I've had the talk with my daughter. And she's
Over-exaggerating, of course.
Working part-time job and complaining about money. You're working fucking part-time.
Right.
Go work 40 hours a week. And
Yeah.
I said, go at a factory. I don't want to work at a factory. And I said, have you seen some of the factories around here? It's not like the old days where it's a freaking dungeon.
Right.
Oh,
they're clean. A lot of them are
fucking clean, nice places. And if that doesn't suit you, if that money doesn't make you happy, it'd make me happy.
What, factory money? Dude, motherfuckers make crazy money in
they're
factories.
making good
in
money.
Jackson.
You're not even working that hard because people are soft as fuck now.
Right.
But just go in and do your damn job, do the best you can. And if it's a dead-end job, you don't see any future advancement, don't quit that job. Go start looking for other jobs. Do some phone interviews. Start picking around. Then take a vacation day and
Or do
go
this.
apply.
My grandfather...
And then put your 2 weeks in.
Right. God rest his soul, man. My grandfather, Mac Bader, he used to tell me, like... Without him, I wouldn't be who I am today. Let me just put that forward in front first. But like when he told me, you're going to come live with me, you're going to work, you're going to fucking make your own way. And he showed me what it was like to be a responsible man. You know what I mean? And the first thing I did was we sat down and we made my resume. And we talked about on the resume what I was good at, what my skills were, what I was willing to do, what hours I was willing to work, blah, blah, blah. And then we went around and I handed that into a bunch of jobs. Guess what? Got a fucking job.
Right.
So it's like, that's all it is. I mean, you got to sit down. You have to, and anything. This shit right here, you see all these cameras and shit that I put up and that everything goes around? Like, I did this. This was my shit. Yep. Nobody fucking, you know what I mean? Nobody came in and did this for me. There's nobody back here in this room running a board, a soundboard. This is all me, man. This is all me. Look at
one piece at a time.
Exactly. You can do this. You just have to put your fucking mind to it. And that's with anything.
Yep.
And that's what I tell people all the time that are like, I literally have friends, I won't say no names, but like are living at the mission, like from day to day because they have a job. They'll take them back and forth to their job and they'll help them get an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to go through the program.
Right.
And it's like, dude, how many times have you been through the ringer? You don't know how to fucking get up off your shit, pull your bootstraps up and get a fucking job and pay your way. You need somebody to help you do that? Like, what the fuck?
Every time.
And I feel bad for those people, but then again, dude, it takes all kinds. Either you're going to get up and do it or you're going to fucking be a product of the system and call yourself a victim.
I think that's why I fought so hard for the little bit of success that I've got is because I don't ever want to have to be a part of the system.
No.
Just like the first time I went to jail and was on probation, their meat hooks are in you, buddy. And they want you to fuck up again because they're making money off you. Stay in that
probation
system.
and all that shit. They love that.
Fuck that, dude. I paid my fines off when I went to court. As soon as I met my probation officer, what are my fines? Paid cash right now. And did my probation and said, fuck that. You guys will never see me again.
People don't understand. Like, so I was on probation because I was a little fucked. Like I said, I was into drugs. I stole from Myers gas station, got embezzlement. I did a retail fraud from fucking Shell. I stole a case of beer. Me and my buddy Jeff, he opened the door for me. That's all he did. He never got in trouble. I never ratted him out because stitches get stitches, bitch. But no, and I served my time. I went in, I did my fucking time. I got out. I was on probation for 6 months. After 3 months, I had the $900 that I owed.
Mm-hmm.
I paid the $900, and the fucking dude was like, let's go talk to the judge. So I went and talked to the judge, and it was McBain. And McBain was like, all right, you got all your shit turned off. All right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to AA for 30 days, report back, get your stuff back, you'll be off probation.
Yep.
And I did that, and I was off. And that's the thing. You play the game, you got to play the game. You can't just skip steps and fucking,
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
you got to go in there and do what you're supposed to do and get their hooks out of you.
Yeah, don't get me started on the personal PB test, where they did the PB test, where they had personal breathalyzers. I had to do that for fucking... I had to do that for 90 days, boy.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I
had to do it for a fucking 17
Every
months.
fucking day, going in there and blowing before 9
I had to
o'clock in
do
the
it
morning.
for 17 months. Sometimes 20 or 30 times a day. I had a breathalyzer in my truck.
What?
Yeah.
Just to get your shit going, you had to do it.
Well,
right?
I was 19 years old. I got a drunk driving. I blew .01. And then when I was 23, I got an impaired driving. I blew a .08.
Ooh.
But I didn't think it was a big deal. But
Yeah,
they got me
0.09.
2 within 7 years as habitual. So I got fucked.
Ooh, they put the boots
I
on you.
went two almost 3 years with no license, walking to work, got 2 kids, got married, and literally had to fight my way back to the top, dude. But I had that when I got that breathalyzer in my truck, and I literally never drove. Not one freaking time did I drive.
Right.
I didn't want to get back into that system. I did what I had to do, raised my family, got my breathalyzer, and that thing went off. So it could go off, every time you start your truck, you got to blow in it. And that son of a bitch might go off 2 minutes later, or it might be 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It was so freaking random.
Oh, wait. So, like, as you're driving, you would have to, like, pull over and fucking blow in this
I just
thing, or what?
blowing it going down the road, but which
damn.
was embarrassing as shit. Especially,
just got a big old
no.
teeth.
If you're on the fucking highway, you're like this.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
And then you wait for it to go beep, beep, beep. And if you just had onions on a cheeseburger or ate a pickle or had hot sauce, it goes, burn, burn. And you had to re-blow again, take a drink of water. And yeah, dude. And your heart fucking drops when that thing turns red on you.
Oh, fuck. All the fucking shit locks up and you go flying out the windshield.
No, it don't quite do that. It'll disable the vehicle. No, it would not disable the vehicle at the time. But so you go and do a monthly download, and it costs money to have the fucking thing in your truck, and I'm barely able to.
Ain't that some shit? You already got to pay fucking probation and the other shit, but they're gonna make you fucking.
Dude, it was
we're gonna put a breathalyzer in there, but you got to pay us for it every month.
I was making shit ass money, and so was the wife. But we're both working, raising the kids. Like I said, did what I had to do, and never fucked around, never had a fail.
No. And that's the thing, though, like with me, like I got friends today also that they'll come and they'll drink and they still drive, and I'm like, dude, what's it gonna take? You're gonna either kill somebody, kill yourself, or fucking get pulled over and realize, like, damn, I can't do this.
No,
that's what fucking got me is the whole jail thing, like going to jail, doing the whole thing, because I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
We started at 7:30, and I've had 1 Coors Light.
I know.
And
Rowdy's not
5
rowdy.
bottles
Everybody's
of water.
like, Rowdy's not rowdy without his glass drink and shit. I'm like, hey, I'm still fucking
I
doing
cuss
my
just
thing
as
with it.
much.
Yeah, he does. He's got the thing going. All right, let's get back to the screen room here. Dave said camo Ford truck with the extended cab.
Yeah,
he remembers.
the old olive drab. That was Veronica.
Nice. Veronica.
She had a name. I name all my trucks.
Everybody should name all of their vehicles.
My grandpa did.
You guys remember this one? Did you see this one at all? Check this out.
Video coming out of Colorado Springs that's getting national attention this morning and sparking outrage amongst parents and some community members.
A lot of people talking about this. The user who posted it, Connor Boyack, saying this boy was kicked out of class at the Vanguard School on Monday down in the Springs for having a Gadsden flag patch. Now, you're probably familiar with it once you see it here. That is the famous patch of the coiled snake with the words, "Don't tread on me" underneath it. In the video, you can hear a representative from the school claiming that the Gadsden flag has origins with slavery and that the patch is against district policy.
That person should be fired.
The district is claiming that the story is incomplete, that the patch is part of a half dozen other patches showing semi-automatic weapons. The student was able to return to class after removing the patches with weapons, but the district did not specify if the Gadsden flag was removed or not.
She's a school teacher and don't fucking know that. And it don't tread on me is a polite way of saying don't fuck with me.
Pretty much. No step on snake. That's why somebody else was like, no step on snake.
Yeah, I got to share that with you.
What's that?
There's a story behind that, too.
Uh-oh. Wait. What is it? Wait.
Right there.
Oh, no step on snake.
No step on snack.
All right, before we get to story mode, we got to hit this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on.
Take a look in a book.
My
reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
Okay, that was Mr. Rowdy's pick. He wanted the DMX version.
So they.
Oh, look, he fucked up the cameras.
Oh man, did I fuzz it?
Yeah, put your hand towards it. It'll get. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
okay,
it's
smart.
back.
It should be smart for the fucking price it is.
No
Stupid
shit.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a funny story. So there was like a chalk drawing on a wall in Iraq, and what had happened is a tank had come by, and tank had the American flag and the Gadsden flag on it, and the little Iraqi kid drew the chalk drawing of no step on Sneck. That was his interpretation of what he saw flying on the tank that day.
Nice.
And me and brother Micah, God rest his soul, and Sergeant Marshal Hefner all had too many barley pops one night and went down to the tattoo parlor, and we're like, what are we going to get? And I was like, how about no step on Sneck? And oh my God, they were like, fuck yeah, that's what we're doing. So we all three had the tattoo on our chest.
Oh, hell yeah. That's dope.
It was pretty hilarious.
Nice. I myself also had a tattoo with friends, but it wasn't the no step on snake. It was not anything cool like that. We won't get into what it was, and I'm not going to show you. Oh, so take that, imagination.
I don't want to go there. That's a dark place.
It's very dark down there.
Jesus Christ.
Have you heard of, so as we move forward, the Burning Man situation? What do you know about Burning Man?
Burning Man's a big hippie festival and one of the most inhabitable places on the fucking planet Earth.
Fucking horrible, isn't it?
It's hot as balls. There's absolutely...
It's in Nevada, right?
Yeah, out in the desert. Zero amenities. It's fucking brutal, man. And all these hippies go out there and all these artists and shit, and they go out and drop acid and whatever else, drugs, DMT, whatever the fuck they want to do.
Fucking party time!
And rave.
Yeah, I like how you do that. Get down the rave going. Boots and cats
yeah,
and boots and cats.
You know, it's a big fucking hippie party. And actually, I wanted to go years back. And then I thought about it. I was like, fuck that. It's just dismal and hot and dusty. And
one thing that I never understood about that whole festival is, like, if you look at it, the parking around it is like a half a moon. It's almost a full moon. It might be a full moon, but like
there was a shape.
They're like creating a shape out of all the vehicles and all the people.
The
and
way
shit.
that they park them.
Yeah,
I can't remember what they call it. There was a name for that and a reason specifically for that.
People say, a lot of people, like the theory, conspiracy theorists are talking about, like it's always been like a festival for celebrating spirits or celebrating whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
something with the underworld. I don't know.
Anytime you're getting high, I guess you're going there anyway. So
fuck it.
But yeah, so they got the party out there, and I guess they had a year's worth of rain in 24 hours. So the thing flooded and turned into a giant muck pit.
Oh, damn.
Which
yeah.
I laugh because Michigan boys would be down with that.
Oh, we love it.
Every mud bogger in the nation would be over there.
These motherfuckers were not properly, adequately...
no. Take a monster truck next time.
Prepared for this. Let's check this out here. Where'd it go?
I guess Danica Patrick was out there and escaped.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, the NASCAR.
Well, she is a racer, so it doesn't really... I mean, she was used to
all
that
of the
shit.
people in Burning Man, I am sorry that you fell into their trap.
There has been one death at Burning Man Festival, with tens of thousands left stranded in deep mud at the Nevada desert after rain turned the festival into a spot.
Think how much shit
Costume-clad
pisses in
attendees
the
have been
water.
struggling across the wet site, some using trash bags as makeshift boats, while many vehicles were stuck in the sludge. All events at the festival, which drew some 70,000 people. Police said
Look at that Jeep. Look at that Jeep.
There's a big lifted Jeep.
Yeah,
road gates in and out of the Black Rock City
buried.
venue were closed, but some desperate attendees trudged on foot for
Oh,
hours
yeah.
to reach
So it's
the
quite a few
nearest
miles.
road and hitch a lift out. A video online even showed comedian Chris Rock hitching
Better
a
than
ride
20
in
miles,
the back of a pickup
30 miles
truck.
out.
Oh, they took
Managing to
Diplo.
escape.
Whoever the
Organizers
fuck
have
that is,
urged
Louis
festival
Diplo or
goers to
whatever.
conserve food, water, and fuel,
They
and shelter in a
rescued
warm,
a couple
safe
different
space.
artists. Got them out of there.
Huh. But yeah, they said completely impassable. Few people managed to hike out of it, and I guess that was just a brutal as fuck hike.
Well, because you got to travel how many fucking miles into the desert just
I think
to
it's
get
over
there?
20 miles into the desert. It's way the fuck in the desert.
Because you got one road that takes you out there.
Yeah.
And it's fucking just
It's the whole
straight
thing.
up
Yeah, it's it's basically a dry lake bed, and when it rains, it turns into a lake.
Yeah.
But yeah, and especially when that ground gets saturated, it's just like a nasty clay. It's hard to describe. So the shit and the piss, all the porta potties and stuff, they can't service.
Oh no, I heard about that too. Like they can't get trucks out there. Nothing can happen. Well, and there's some kind of like dysentery shit going on. Some kind of I don't know. Some kind of I didn't really get nothing on that. They said it's some kind of like disease that's spreading or something. People are getting sick, but I don't believe all that. You know, everybody says everything on the internet.
I wouldn't doubt it.
There are little bugs though. That there was like worms that were coming up through the fucking dirt now. Like when it rains, I guess there's these little bugs that come up through the dirt.
Okay.
And I don't know what the story is with that. I don't know if they're like if they bite you, they get in your skin. I don't fucking know.
I'm sure there's.
I know it's a place I don't want to fucking be. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to be there.
There's a reason nobody built a city there because it's fucked.
Yep. Everybody was like, who can build in this shit? Tell me about those fucking golf shoes. Remember that one? All right. We are moving swiftly through this shit today. Oh, you know, I should have played this. This was about the Trump thing. Miss Hillary, let's see what she had to say about this. She visibly happy, you can tell.
Do you feel
democracy is more resilient?
You warned the country, essentially, that he was going to try to end democracy, but most of the country didn't believe you.
The only satisfaction may be that the system is working, that all of the efforts by Donald Trump, his allies, and his enablers to try to silence the truth, to try to undermine democracy, have been brought into the light.
Democracy wins, or else.
Democracy wins or else. Did you just hear that? I just caught that. Dude. I just caught that shit.
Or else.
Look at that fucking smile on her face, though, bro.
What is her definition of democracy?
Democracy wins or else.
It sure as fuck ain't mine.
No.
That scandalous murdering sack of fucking flesh.
Oh, fucking Hillary, bro.
You can tell she's been hammering on the adrenochrome.
Dude, she is like in her fucking adrenochrome zone right now. She's like a boss on like Cyberpunk. If you ever played that game, you go on there, you got to fight a motherfucker. That's the motherfucker you got to fight. Adrenochrome Hillary, bro.
Oh my god,
she's
dude.
Just fucking hopped
She's
up
drinking that shit by the fucking gallon. That's where the kids went.
Dude, I want to play that again real quick. Just look at her face. Look at how fucking... And the guys, listen, everybody listening to us on Spotify, Stitcher. Well, Stitcher's no longer around, but like everywhere, you know, that podcasts are available. If you guys listen to this on podcasts, you're missing out on looking at the video because there's videos to all this stuff.
Right.
We're glad you're listening, though. Keep it up, and we appreciate you. Let's check this back out, though. Watch her face, though. Watch how happy she is. You can tell she's just fucking elated.
Do you feel satisfaction? You warned the country, essentially, that he was going to try to end democracy, but most of the country
look, her
didn't
mask
believe
almost
you.
come off.
The only satisfaction may be that the system is working, that all
so
of the
happy.
efforts by Donald Trump, his allies, and his enablers to try to silence the truth, to try to undermine democracy.
Yeah, my point is she's fucking, like, loving it.
You imagine being Bill Clinton having to go home and fuck that.
No wonder he fucking took a head job from Monica Lewinsky underneath his shit. Who knows?
Oh, God. Like a hot ham and cheese sandwich.
I know, right? So here, I didn't really do much moving around on this bottom half, but we might as well go right back into this one. So, like, you heard about the... Okay, so a Medal of Honor ceremony. What do you know about those? Like the Medal of Honor. The Medal of Honor itself is like supposed to be a highly esteemed.
It is the highest.
The highest, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
That is
the
highest decoration. Not a lot of
Audie
specifics.
Murphy, shit like that. That's what pops up in my head.
Yeah, one of the highest. Yeah, the Congressional Medal of Honor is the highest award. Yep. And I don't think it's. Yeah, it's only military.
Yeah, only military.
I was trying to remember if that was a civilian
You're not drinking
award
with me,
as
but
well.
I'm just gonna try some of this this Parmesan. I had a little bit, really cheap shit. Don't ever buy this stuff, guys.
So what did douchebag do?
What's that?
Did he walk off on it?
Oh yeah, you didn't see this?
No.
Oh, it's fucking horrible, bro. Watch this shit. You're gonna want to fucking spit in his oatmeal. I'd spit right in his fucking oatmeal. Look at this. Hold on. Here we go.
WW2 vet, huh?
Vietnam.
Really?
He's a Vietnam helicopter pilot.
Oh wow, he looks really good. So he just did the award and fucking walked off.
Bro, motherfucker has no idea what he's supposed to be doing. He's like, oh yeah, I'll just go this way. Okay, look at this guy. He's like, oh no, that's not just fine.
Everybody was
Nobody
looking
knows.
at him.
Look at this guy. Watch him. Watch his face.
He didn't pose with him, shake his hand.
Well, he did it at first and he just walked off. He's supposed to stand there with him. Look at him. Watch. He's like, well, what the fuck is that? I don't know.
Jesus.
Dude, that's your
my God, dude.
The former Vice President, Joe Biden.
Unfucking believable. What a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
To bestow that, to have the honor of bestowing the honor.
Well, and what's fucked up, what that clip didn't show, which I thought that I had the clip. Right after that, the ceremony, they say a prayer. They pray, right, to God, right?
Yep.
And he walked off for the prayer, didn't want to be a part of that, which I don't know if that was on purpose or if he's just too fucking old and senile and stupid to realize he was supposed to stand there.
I honestly think it's stupidity and old age. I mean, he's a fucking puppet. We all know that.
Yeah, no, nothing he does is, he's not
the
running
only
shit.
president we've had that hasn't been a puppet is Trump.
Mm-hmm.
How fucking refreshing was that? To have a free thinker in charge. Not somebody that's got the fucking hand sock up somebody's ass.
No, for sure. And that's what scares, I think, the Democrats right now. Is, I mean, like I said, I watch this shit all day long, and it is depressing sometimes, but
It's infuriating.
It's infuriating, it's depressing, but like I kind of put my faith in knowing that, you know what I mean, this is all part of the game. It's how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go this way. And eventually, either we're going to get through it or we're not, but I think that if we just follow our fucking given path, man, and do what we're supposed to do without giving in to temptation and, you know, the mark of the beast or whatever, I think we should be all right.
I was hoping the laser beams were the rapture coming.
Laser beam, bitch! Boo, boo, boo.
Bring the raptor!
You'll catch me in the wheelhouse like...
Gone.
Yeah. Anybody watching, do you guys paint roofs? We're going to need a blue, royal blue paint job on top of the wheelhouse. You know, I was actually thinking about painting the...
Just go down Tractor Supply and get a blue tarp.
But I was going to say, you can't paint fucking roofing tile. It doesn't show up good. It sucks it in, right? But no, like you just said, the blue tarp, I literally was thinking about putting a blue tarp over everything, but then you think about the blue tarp, doesn't that get like... it gets fucking moisture underneath it, doesn't it? Fucks your shit up? Or it just holds on.
Yeah.
If you come all the way out here, there's a fucking, I call it Blue Roof Road. There's a roof that's had a blue tarp on it for fucking since we moved here, since 2-3 years ago.
We used to have a blue tarp for the backdrop where the bands played in my garage. We used to call it the Blue Tarp Club.
Blue Tarp Club. There it is. Mike Miracle says they say Obama's still in charge. Mike, I got something for you right here. Look at this shit. This shit had me fucking dying. Watch this shit. This is Obama in Michigan.
Oh boy.
Fuck Joe
It's
Biden.
coming. They messed up. They can't stop it now.
He's trying to reason with him.
Trains full steam ahead.
Oh, even behind them they're yelling it. Look, clapping.
Look at the only guy in the Michigan State fucking uniform likes him. That says
2024.
everything about Michigan State.
I love herd mentality when it's like this.
Trump, baby.
See, look at the guy in the Michigan State uniform. He's like, fucking good.
Sound good, don't it? Mm-hmm. Got a nice ring to it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Obama's not really popular either. I think a lot of people are starting to wake up to what's really going on. And to speak on that, check this out. Here's Joey Rogan.
and Trump. I love Rogan.
Dude, the most popular podcaster in the world right now.
They're all in on Trump. If you run against Trump, you're now the enemy of Trump. If I was friends with DeSantis, I'd be like, don't do it. You can't beat that guy. You just can't. When that guy gets out there and he's waving to people and they're going crazy, you're not beating that. There's a fucking, and the fact that he was the president for 4 years and the country was in a great economic situation, and it looked like his policies were actually effective, and that it looked like the unemployment was down, all business was building, regulations were being relaxed, more things were getting done. You know, when you look at it from a policy perspective, if you just look at it on paper, what he did was effective.
Boom, motherfucker. The most popular podcast show, internet show, YouTube show, anything in the world.
Maybe I need to do some DMT. We could get there too.
You know, I'd do that with you. Nah, I'm just joking. I'd probably do some ayahuasca.
No, fuck no.
Is that worse?
DMT only lasts like 10 minutes.
I thought ayahuasca. Well,
no, ayahuasca's like
takes you to the alien realm. Well, DMT takes you to the alien realms. Right?
DMT does, and I actually just watched a little article or read an article about that. So DMT will take you to outer space or another dimension for about 10 minutes.
Right.
And people have a hard time really describing because it's chaotic when you get there. And so some university did a study on it, and they figured out how to do a DMT drip, and they were able to keep people in that state for an hour.
Holy
and
shit.
actually give them a chance to explore.
This is at a university?
Yeah, and trying to figure out their thing. So I don't know how many 500 or 1,000 people that went for this experiment, that they all described the same fucking thing when they come out of it. It was crazy. Like it's an alternate universe. Excuse me. And they were actually able to kind of move around and start figuring things out instead of it being fast and chaotic. Like you just warp in there and it's all fucking nuts and then you're back.
Right.
So that was a cool ass article. I wish I'd have saved that.
Yeah, and some people are talking about like how that shit brings you into those different elements and like, but nobody can grasp what it's about. Like,
right.
What it means. You
And
know
that's
what I mean?
that's why I thought it was so cool that they were able to take all the statements from these people and how alike the statements were.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I still have
I'd like to read the
kind of flashbacks of when I was like in my little coma.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like these bubbles you go into and you just kind of slide into one. And if a guy is like doing something, he'll let you come into his, you can hang out with him in his bubble and he's got people and shit. It was weird. I don't know if that's something or not, but like maybe that's what it's like. Maybe that's what DMT's like. Seeing aliens. A lot of people said they see aliens on that shit.
I wake up from anesthetic every surgery I've had, except for one.
Sorry, I pushed your button.
And I didn't see any of that shit. I'd wake up out of it, was completely aware of my surroundings while under anesthetics during surgery.
Oh, shit.
The last one that I woke up on was foot surgery. I punctured the bottom of my foot, got blood poisoning from the... They told me you wake up, you might not have a leg.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I was scared as shit going under, and woke up during that one, and they're like, "Okay, oh, Mr. Copeland, are you okay? Do you feel anything?" And I was like, "No." And she looks over at the doctor and she says, "We can only give him one more." And
what?
She says, "Can you lift your tongue?" And I lifted my tongue, and they put the last nitro pill under there. I was going in cardiac arrest. They had the crash cart right beside me. And
oh my god!
Then I just kind of faded back out. I didn't remember anything but that.
Damn.
Yeah, so I didn't get to see God.
Well, I don't think I ever seen God. But you know what? I did. I tell people this all the time. Like before this accident happened, 4 days before this accident happened, that put me in a wheelchair. I prayed to God to change my life. I was smoking like 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day. I was getting bad, dude. Fucking drinking a 15-pack of beer every day, but like at night. So it was like I was passing. I was like, I would go work to, me, I would work during the daytime. I'd be professional, drive around, do my thing, but then at nighttime, I'm just slamming beers, smoking cigarettes.
Living large.
Living large, trying to get the fuck. I was getting ready to run away from my whole family and everything, and I prayed to God to change my life, and fucking boom. 4 days later, that shit happened. Don't say you ain't got a sense of humor, because... Joke's on me. But back to the screen room here. We got a couple more things here we're going to go through here before we wrap this up. Normally we do about 2-hour shows. We're right on track for that.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's go to Boomhauer for some good advice.
Man, I tell you what, Hank, about that dang old meaning of life, man. It's like this, man. You like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're going to cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. Ain't nobody see it. Nobody don't even happen. You know, the baby's born into this world, and they don't got dang friends, got nothing but to go come in and find out all about them, all evil, man.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Man, see, like, you don't need to know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust in the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Damn right, Boomhauer. Hell yeah, brother.
Words of wisdom.
I love it, man. I love it.
A dang old dust and wind.
And nothing better than that. And for losing all of my shit for working hours last night and trying to get all my shit, I think we came back. We had a decent little show here, you know what I mean?
Not bad at all. Fuck, I don't think we've ever had a bad show.
I did learn something. Don't fucking trust Instagram. Fucking links. Fuck that shit.
Sons of bitches.
What's funny is YouTube always works, but not Instagram. Fucking bastards. If you guys know anything that we can use to download better videos, let me know. Or if you'd like to be a guest maybe on the show one day, let us know. We will be able to kind of bring you on screen. You can talk about some stuff maybe, as long as you're not crazy. What do you think about that, Rowdy? Have our first on-screen guest.
Bring him in.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the punishment that is the Rick and Rowdy Show. Microdose DMT.
Microdose? Who's microdose? Who said that? Mike?
Mikey did.
Oh, Mike's always trying to microdose something. I'm just joking,
back
Mike.
to that, I've got a buddy that does the ayahuasca shit, like, too much in my opinion. I think it's supposed to be a journey, not several times a year you go to visit it.
Oh no. Yeah, it's supposed to be like once in a fucking blue moon.
Once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Take it once, do your thing, and move on. You know what I mean?
No, I'm so far past playing with anything that I don't like my reality altered.
Oh no.
Where as a teenager it was fun, it was experimental, but I'm not jumping on that fucking train.
Nope, because you never know what's on the other side of those tracks, man.
Nope. I want to be completely conscious of everything that's going on around me.
You know, I tell you what, I enjoy a little bit of drink now and then, but I'm telling you right now, like, this shit's just, it's kind of getting old. My friend, one of my buddies' dads came to me, because he quit drinking when he was like almost about 40 years old, and he was like, I think you're going to be like me, and you're going to just kind of fucking be like, you're not going to want it no more. Your body's just going to be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? It's not going to be fun anymore. And I'm getting over that peak right now to where, like, just drinking and, like...
Fuck, I think it's an age thing.
Yeah, back in the day, man, getting a fifth and fucking, like, hanging out with the boys and all this shit, that's one thing. Especially when you got your legs and you're able to walk around able-bodied.
Don't get me wrong. I do like drinking on the show.
Right.
Kind of eases my mind up a little bit, let you let loose a little bit.
Yeah.
I do shit for no particular reason. Might quit drinking for a while. Might quit smoking weed for a while. Quit smoking cigarettes for a while. I mean, it's just kind of feel shit out, feel where you're at, and be aware of your surroundings, and don't let your demons control you.
Exactly. Speaking of Hellcat demons, are you going to take a pee?
I'm going to piss.
All right. Let Rowdy go take a pee real quick.
Bottles of water.
Once again, let's go ahead and thank our Wheelhouse supporters. All you guys that is, help support heating the Wheelhouse. Everybody on the old heater that will always stay there. That's never going to go away. We won't repaint it. It'll always be there. But besides that, there's a lot of car shows I never went to this year. Is anybody that's watching the show, you guys go to car shows at all? What's coming up? What are you guys going to? What's happening in Michigan? If you guys aren't from Michigan, what car shows do you go to? Put it in the comments section. I know we get a lot of views on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Let us know. We always like the comments. We like to hear from other people across the land here. And speaking of which, our Spotify users are... who the hell? I got to write down the whole list. I have a whole list of people like Pandora... Apple I didn't put on there because they make you could jump through a bunch of hoops, but all the podcast listeners, we really appreciate you guys. I can actually zoom in on my RSS. I can zoom in and we can see where they're from. And a lot of these people, you can tell they're just working. They're at their kiosk working. So salute to you guys.
Oh yeah, something to listen to. Pass the time.
Yeah, salute to you guys. Salute to all our watchers, all our viewers, all you guys out there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing.
We haven't done that in a long time.
What's that?
We'll have to pull that up next show where we go snooping on people in other countries.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you know what?
That was always fun.
Son of a biscuit. We were going to do a giveaway today. I'll tell you what, guys. I got some shirts. We're going to do a giveaway. We have the brand new crest. This is the newest one. Wheelchair Mafia. These things get a lot of good views. We're going to do one t-shirt or you can get a window cling, which is this. You can put a window cling on your vehicle. Or didn't you say you had something you were giving away?
Yeah, I got a t-shirt.
What do you got?
Copeland Welding.
Copeland Welding. Oh, well, they have one of those cool ones.
Oh, one of the new ones too. They got bigger.
Oh, you got the new ones.
Bigger flags on them.
Fucking dude, those things are so big you can't even stand it. Look at that. Looks nice. We have those, and I don't know, I'm sure there's some other shit around here I can give away. Right. But if you would like to join in on this giveaway, I got to think of something. I got to think of something for you guys to do. How can we do a giveaway, Rowdy? What do you think?
I don't fucking know.
I tell you what. If everybody can comment. All right, who's watching right now? 6 viewers.
6 viewers.
Let's give them a trivia question, and the first person to answer will win. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right. Otherwise, we got to put it out, and it's got to be a thing outside the show. I don't really want to deal with that.
Man, spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment. Product giveaway.
Sucks when you got to think on.
Oh, look at that! I got a text message from somebody that says, "Do you do advertising in Hillsdale? If you do, I'll advertise it with you in Hillsdale."
Oh, right on.
I do not really, but I would like to. Maybe I should go talk to Hillsdale restaurants and such.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready for the giveaway? It's probably our same people that normally watch us. And we'll also do a new giveaway too. That if somebody outside the group watches this outside the live, we'll give them a question too. But the first question I will give you guys out here in the world is, I won't even look at my phone. I'll think of something. Why don't you think of something? Think of something like a good question to ask for a trivia that you know the answer of.
You want me to think?
Yes. Put your brain to work.
Fuck that, dude.
We've already lost 2 viewers. We only got 4 left. So whoever those guys are going to win some shit. And I'll ship it for free.
I can't. Dude, I can't. Can't think of nothing.
You can think of one question?
No.
Okay, well, I guess this must be left to some stronger brain power here. I will ask you guys this. In what year did the United States invade Okinawa?
We didn't invade them.
Well, we landed. Right?
I guess.
What year did I don't know. Let me ask you this. I don't know. I'm not good at giveaways. That's sort of good.
Oh, that was fucking pathetic. I love it.
That was bad. 1945. Mike Cry already got it.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. What year did the United States invade Okinawa? We didn't invade.
I gotta Google it.
April 1st, 1945. More than 60,000 soldiers and U.S. Marines of the U.S. 10th Army stormed ashore Okinawa in the final island battle before... We did invade them. It was an invasion.
I was thinking about bombing.
All right, I know what Mike wants. Mike wants to get one of these damn window clings for his trucks.
Is that what he wants?
Yep. Kyle said 1945, but Kyle, you're too late, brother. But we'll have something for Kyle, too. Kyle, hit me up with your personals. We'll get you something. We want to thank everybody for watching. I'm going to... Did you ever roll a jib?
No, I didn't.
What the hell is going on? We never smoked one jib this whole entire time.
No, you toked down one.
Oh, well, I mean, this is just some old shit fucking Nick gave me.
Swag.
I mean, it's all right.
Stale swag.
Yeah, it's fucking just roaches over here.
No, we'll save it for next time.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and...
So we can't blame it on being high.
No, definitely not.
It's just old age and tiredness.
You know, I think we had a decent show, though.
No, it was a good show. It was fun.
Oh, Mike said give it to Kyle. Kyle, you win, baby.
All right.
Kyle, what do you want? Do you want the shirt, the window cling, or...
Pick it, because I'll take it home with me. Come grab it.
Each one, I'll just give you a wristband, so you can get a wristband, too.
Come over tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday. You can pick it up.
Yeah, and a sticker. We'll give you a sticker, too.
We'll make it a surprise package.
But the window clings did cost, they're like $10, so,
Man.
Yeah. I paid $5. I paid $5 a piece, so, I mean, I sell them for $10.
Right.
Make my money back plus $5.
We gotta fund the damn wheelhouse somehow.
Dude, I mean, damn, you can't. I mean, I'm a damn capitalist, man. You know what I mean? I believe in true market. You know what I mean? Whatever. Kyle, which one do you want, buddy? Come on, speak up.
Awful nice of you there, Mike.
Please, Mike. Thank you so much. Please, thank you guys for watching. Please and thank you. I don't know why I said please and thank you, but see, this shit's hitting me. Good thing Rowdy stayed off the drink.
Please watch, and thanks for doing it.
Please watch. Thank you for doing it, everybody. We do appreciate all you guys viewing and watching all around the world. We are all around the world. We are literally, what do you call it, international?
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty sick.
We only got to stall for 40 more seconds.
Hell yeah. Kyle said going to Heydays tomorrow. I think we'll just give him a T-shirt. He'll probably just want a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Kyle, what size T-shirt you want? Or do you want the window clean? I don't know.
Skinny ass probably take a large.
I never met him. Did I ever met Kyle?
I don't think, maybe one time when you popped out to the shop years ago.
I'll have to come over and hang out at the wheelhouse.
He was always over there hanging out.
If you or somebody you know is in a wheelchair that would like to come to the wheelhouse, let me know, and we can definitely organize something. Have him come in.
Absolutely.
My boy Albert Shaw came in. I got to have him back. Kyle said large. See, I told you you'd want a shirt.
Yep.
And we'll get that to him.
Eat a sandwich, Skinny.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wear large. It's too small on my shoulders.
I had to go to 2X's from XL. Start wearing an XL now. It's just every time you bend over, your butt crack's hanging out. So just get a bigger shirt.
Yeah, I mean, if you can feel that type of thing, I could see how that'd be a problem.
Hard to miss that butt crack.
Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna do crack, don't do the fucking.
Don't do the butt crack.
Don't do the butt crack. Well, I mean, I'd rather do butt crack than real crack. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. No, we're not smoking. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Rowdy, what do you guys say?
Keep free thinking. Be ungovernable.
Ungovernable. That means resist.
Don't take shit.
I didn't say that. It's not me.
Right.
It's somebody else. That's what they said, allegedly.
You just incited a riot.
I did not. Hey, I'm in a wheelchair. What are you guys gonna do? You gonna come get me in my house?
Thought police
You
are
gonna
come
fuck
for
with
you.
me? No, they probably will. You guys will probably see me in a fucking gulag somewhere. Goulash.
Good shit.
I don't know. We had a good one. I had fun. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Appreciate you.
We will see you next time here on the Rick and Rowdy Show at the Wheelhouse. My name's Rick.
Rowdy.
That's Rowdy. Signing off. We'll see you next time.
See you, brothers.